while I'm playing some games with whatever streamer I happen to have on. Today's guest is SuperZomgBBQ. We're going to get him to join us very, very shortly. But I just wanted to check in with everybody, see how you're all doing, and then we're going to get into the action. What's going on, Blurton John, 2-star? What's going on, Zap Cannon, Big Man Sam? I've seen Zap was banned about 18 times before the stream even started. That has to be some sort of record. What's going on, Crypt, Diego, Mike, Leon? How we all doing, chat? Host, you're doing fine. Had my first exam today. How'd it go? How'd your exam go? Did you do well? Did you do well? Don't forget, chat, use the code... !VIT, use the code FUNKYHIT for 15% off. There we go. We're going to break open our VIT hits. Dakota Brown, what's going on? Let's have a pack battle. There's not going to be a pack battle, okay? There's not going to be a pack battle. There's no pack battle today. I know a lot of you thought that was happening. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Husley. Never messaged me against Supercard. It went well. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I like that. What's going on, Peter? Here, but on my way to work, so you're lurking. No problem, Peter. No problem at all. That's okay. We want pack battles. Stop demanding pack battles. First of all, there's not any good packs in the store. Secondly, undefeated. Hey, yo, Kyle. What's going on, mate? How are you doing? Is there going to be a battle of any kind? Yes. Mike, what's going on? How are you doing? There will be a battle of some sort. There will be a battle of some nature, chat. There will be a battle happening. Can I get a shout out to me? Sure. Shout out to me. No, shout out to you, Avi Patel, 123456. Pack King, no point, easy W. 2K22 pack battle then. That's an interesting idea, but that's not what we're doing. We're not doing a 2K22 pack battle. I can promise you that. But how's everybody doing today? Are we all doing good? Are we excited? We started a little bit earlier. What's going on, Ray? How are you doing? We started a little bit earlier today, DXNWO, but we were also late at the same time. So work that one out. We were earlier, but late. Can I get a shout out? Yes, Blurton, you can. Will the Beast, these ads are a bit annoying. Don't worry, there's only a couple per minute, or a minute per hour, and you're fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. You can also get rid of them by subscribing, Will. ! Free sub. You doing good? I'm doing good as well. Thank you. Chat, also, I would ask that you just show some love to the little tweet. Drop some likes and retweets on it. Maybe kiss it as well if you'd like to. Let's drop it in. A couple of ads a minute. Yeah, why not? Just a couple of little likes and retweets on the tweet chat. And then we're going to get JB in here in just a second. Can I get a oh yeah? There you go. That's for you. Right, let's get JB in here. I'm going to ring JB on the Discord. Hopefully he answers. And then once he answers, we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing. We'll welcome, obviously, him into the stream. And then we'll be talking about what we're actually going to be doing. And then we have to set up what we're doing as well. Follow me. I agree. Good as guy. Now, let's get JB in here. Let's ring him up. Ring, ring. Bonjour from Spain. Bonjour, Mr. Sutton. How we doing? How we doing? All right, we're ringing, chat. We're ringing. We're ringing. Applause. I don't know what you're clapping for. What are you clapping for? Why are you clapping? What's going on, Radio XHD? What's the best card you've gotten with the new season Supercard? My Austin Theory Pro, probably. Or my Bailey F2? F3? Can't remember. She's an F2 or an F3. Well, I have two Pros, but yeah, she's technically an F3. What's going on, Ashtray? How we doing? You're on a 2 WrestleMania 38 streak. Hey, I got one earlier today, chat. I got myself a Ricochet, which was very nice. A Ricochet WrestleMania 38 Fusion. I was happy with that. Good man, how's you? I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. You can probably tell. The old bags around the eyes, but I'm okay. What's going on, Sam? You got Tommaso back to back. You're bringing in JB, so I thought I would give him a round of applause. Well, he hasn't joined yet, so he doesn't get one. Rick O'Shea, that's it. John's brother. Shout out to John O'Shea. You feel that? Feels pain. Ricochet, yeah, that's who I got from my fusion earlier today. I have another one cooking. We'll find out who I get from that tomorrow, maybe. By the way, what? By what way? Codebreaker, what about it? What about Codebreaker? Tell me more. I'm listening. Tell me more. Tell me more. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know the words. Won't lie to you. Plus, we'll probably get the MCA strike if I sing it too well. And we all know I can do that. Right? 180 plus packs open, 0 superstars, 17 WrestleMania 38 supports. Well, at least you won't need any supports for a while. There you go. You got a few F3s, maybe. You don't have F3 for Bailey. I do technically. I just haven't F3'd her. I have 2 pros and a single. Tom, next time you better believe me when I say I'm playing. No. I love the fact the portrait pack has Elias as the card. Ezekiel. No, should have been a different image of Ezekiel. They've ruined it. They've exposed it. I got pro Sasha Banks from a fusion I did earlier. Very nice. I want a pro Sasha Banks, please and thank you. You're getting trash from fusions. Yeah, I got about 15 of the Road to WrestleMania fusions. You got second win pro at least. Hey, very nice. Congratulations on your second win pro. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. I was being sarcastic. I forget what you said, to be honest. Oh, yeah. I see what you said. You got 540 rank. You got second win pro. I read that. I pulled JCJ pro off the exclusive board earlier. Very nice. I got the pro Alexa from the fusion. What's the score for Liverpool? But I actually don't know. What is the score? Are they winning? Are they winning? Are they losing? What's going on? Please tell me they're losing. To Google. Let's find out. No offense to any Liverpool fans. They're winning, for God's sake. They're winning. We don't want that. We didn't want that to happen. We wanted them to be losing. You only got 730. Well, don't worry. It's way harder than what I got. I didn't even play. I decided not to play. You got 9 Road to WrestleMania. Sorry, let me try that again. You got 9 Road to WrestleMania and 1 WrestleMania 38, so you stopped. In your fusions, I've got 2 WrestleMania 38s and about 25 Road to WrestleManias. What's my favorite type of chocolate? I'm not answering that again. You had the one-time thing. It's not funny if I say it again, Zap. I got nah. Yeah, I got NA because I didn't play, chat. I got nah. City don't need to win the bit. Yes, they do. We don't want Liverpool winning a quadruple. Thank you. Sincerely, all of Manchester United. We don't want that to happen. So we do not want Liverpool winning the title. Thank you very much, if you don't mind. You did 212 of the good packs and only got 3 manias. Well, Radio XHD did 188, he said, and he got 0. He got all supports. You'd have an F3 Bobby Lashley. When did Man U last win anything, by the way? 5 years ago? Probably the last time they won a game as well at this rate. What's going on, Skull Smash? Been some time. It's been a lot of time. Next time, don't play copyright music. I don't know what you're talking about. Prove it. I'm Road to WrestleMania here right now. It's tough trying to get Roman Reigns. You can do it. I believe in you. And I believe in the Shield. I believe you can do it. I believe. At least he got some supports. Also, Radio X smells. Oh, look, you Radio X. You smell, mate. Hate the smell. Hate to be you. Hate to be you, mate. 7 years, I think. I was 7. That's even longer than I thought. Hi, Sir Funky. Oh, I'm a sir now. Hello. Hello there. I mean card. What? What's my favourite WWE Supercard male and what's your favourite Supercard female? Shut up, Paddy. I don't really have a favourite Supercard male and female, to be honest. I won't lie. I don't really have a favourite male and female inside a Supercard. I am a sir now. Thank you. I do smell. Got a shower in a bit. I had a shower earlier today. Lord Funky of Ireland. You are a knight. I am the Dark Knight. I'm vengeance. That's my Batman. What do we think? Super late, my God, barbecue, by the way. So we're just kind of waiting for him to show up. I can't see the latest stream. Exactly. You can't see it. But I did get, because it's not there, like John Cena. But I did get Bobby Lashley. Hey, very nice. I can prove the copyright music playing. Just go back to your, don't know what you're talking about, Crip. Unmodded /band plus ratio plus you fell off. And also, shut up. How about that? Can you call me on Discord? No. Can you spell Discord correctly? Can you, third time's a charm, Leon, you know? Third time you got there. Eventually. So I was a big Liverpool fan. I didn't know you supported Liverpool, Paddy. Un-VIP'd. Blocked, banned, and unfollowed. How do I unretweet your tweets as well? Can you give us clues on what game will be played? I mean, look at the title of the stream, Ray. Thought it was fairly self-explanatory, to be honest, mate. Thought it was fairly self-explanatory. Ban this guy. I agree. I got 250 credits as an apology for missing on Ezekiel because of ads. I was 10.3k. You should not have got a damn thing. It's your own fault for not playing enough. Why are you not playing music? Because I didn't think there'd be this much of a gap. Timeout Crypt, I agree. Once again, what? Back once again with the Renegade. Oh, wait, Origi scored again. Are you serious? I think you may be playing 2K19. There's no drops today, Zamir. They're not back until Friday. They're not back until Friday. Up now. Mother Trucker. No. Not up the pool. Down the pool. Drown you in the pool. In-game, in case you're watching Twitch. Steven Gerrard, biggest Liverpool player today. Do you remember that time he slipped? No, but he will be our... He gave it to Dembaba. Steve Gerrard. Shout out to Dembaba. Back once again with the Renegade Master. What a tune. Absolute tune. What a tune. City will lose. No, they better not lose. They better not lose. City better not lose. Steven Gerrard will probably strip off and come on the pitch. Get his kid on. Hey, yo, Wrestling for Life. What's going on? How you doing? I joke I know nothing about football. I felt like you were lying, Paddy. Won't lie to you. And you've proven it correct. Thank you for the evidence. Did the same for England. Did what for England? Nothing about sports. Shocker. Now, if you ask him about sweets, he knows about sweets. Is JB joining? I mean, at this rate, I don't know. Doing good. How about you, Funky? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm a little tired, but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm going to graduate middle school. Fantastic stuff. Proud of you. Congratulations. Gerard slipping. Oh, that was funny. In 2 days. Hey, let's go. Shout out to you, graduating. Proud of you. The chat are just having discussions with each other now. Someone talk to me, please. Someone talk to me. Hello? Can somebody talk to me, please? Shall we just put like some music on and just a be right back screen or something? Can somebody talk to me, please, chat? Hello? Hello, Dan Makes Games. How are you doing? Welcome to Q and Play. Nice to have you back on again. You think JB thought it was at 10? No, he's the one that asked for it to be at 9 o'clock. He could just be, something could be going on. Don't worry. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What's up, Avi? How are you doing? Take the belts off, Roman. What you mean? Love you. Don't love you. Hello. Don't call me that. Yo, Funky, best music album ever. That's a tough question. I don't know. Best music album ever. There's lots of albums that are very good. So I don't know that I can pick one, to be honest. Unmodded John, band plus ratio. Feeling good as a Barca fan. It's a disgrace they aren't doing well now. What? Big fan, Dan. A big fan of Fan Makes Games. Thank you very much. No. Sir Dan, what type of fan? Funky doesn't love me. I mean, are you shocked? Are you surprised? I'm about to graduate from high school. I only love one person, chat, and she doesn't reply.
Hey, yo.
Highlander, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Well, what about you, chat? What's your best music album ever while we're waiting? We might say that. Chat, what's your favorite type of... What's your favorite color, chat? Mine's orange. She doesn't reply. Hey. You know, 50% of that is true. I'll leave you to figure out which 50% is true and which 50% is not true. Blue and purple. Mine's pink. Black and red. Mine is red. Black. Orange is... No, you're just copying me, Blurton. You're just copying me. Mine's blue, red... No, red. You can't have 6 favourite colours, mate. What are you talking about? You have one favourite colour and that's it, chat. If you have more than one favourite colour, guess what? You don't have a favourite colour. You have multiple favourite colours. Nobody really likes orange. Mate, my bin is orange. So is my fake tan. Red. Red used to be my favourite colour. Plot twist, colourblind. You are, aren't you? One for every day of the week. Now, that's how it works. Plus there's 7 days in the week, Ray, not 6. This man's missing a whole day. No, I swear my favourite is orange. Blue is the superior. Orange is my favourite colour. Thanks, Leon. For what? Oh, Leon Bannon's app again. I mean, this is going to be a regular thing now by the looks of it, which I'm not mad at. I feel like I need to sneeze. Who would you have win the tag belts? Oh, I don't think they should be unified. So whoever avoids doing that, I need to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, chat. You know the artist? No, I've no idea who that is. Won't lie to you. Sunday is rest day. Mine is blue and gold and sometimes red. No. You one favorite color and that's it. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, you only get Gesundheit. Shout out to Malcolm in the Middle. Do you remember Hal went bowling and he was saying Gesundheit every time he'd get a strike all the time? And he'd take a drink and he'd get a strike. You remember that? And he got a perfect game. Shout out to Malcolm in the Middle. Only real ones remember. Only the real ones remember. Only the real ones. But yeah, Abby, you can't have more than one favorite color. You can't. There's one favorite color and that's it. That's it. You only get one. You can't be having 5 or 6 favorite colors, chat. It doesn't work like that. You get one and that's it. One and that's it. Malcolm Legend. That's a second name, was it? Because I bowl. I mean, it wasn't a bowling show. It was a comedy show. W show. Exactly. Elite. S tier show. S tier. Right up there, chat. It's right up there. Malcolm in the Middle, 100% elite. There's no other way. I need a burp. There's no other way to describe it. There's a YouTuber who looks like Frankie Muniz and he got good taste in music. Leon approves. Is it Frankie Muniz? Does he have a YouTube channel? Is that what it is? Is that the joke? Bless you. Thank you. I don't know why you're saying bless you 5 minutes after I sneezed. Here we go. Did you know that Fruit Loops don't have different flavors for different colors? Alpha Alien, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing? No, Dan, I did not know that, but thank you for sharing that with the class. Discuss, chat. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about Fruit Loops not having different flavors for the different colors, chat? Let's discuss this in great detail. So, answer me this, Dan. What flavor are they? If they don't have different flavors for the different colors, what flavor are they? You know what I mean? I was so upset by it. I wanted to get them over here, and then what's the point? They're all one berry, apparently. Okay. Did you know Lucky Charms don't really have marshmallows? No, they have little pebbles, which they try to pawn off as marshmallows, but they taste like pebbles because they're rock hard. I don't get the fascination with American cereal. You know, it's all just sugar. It's just sugar, chat. Stop eating all the American cereal. Plus, we have to pay about 15 quid for a box of American cereal here. Like, if we want to buy a box of Lucky Charms, it's about 15 quid. And I wish I was exaggerating. They're blueberry flavor. They're not rainbow flavor. There's no flavor that's a rainbow. You can't taste the rainbow. Skittles have lied to you. They've lied to you. Did you know Funky's undefeated in pack battles? I mean, that's correct. Frosted Flakes are goated. Well, we have Frosties, which is the same thing. And they are goated as well. They are goated as well. Don't worry about that. Frosted Flakes are allowed. Super Late My God Barbecue is here. Yeah, he had dog issues, so we'll let him away with it. Let's give him a call now. Let's give him a little ringy wing. Here we go. Be patient, chat. Never won a pack battle personally. Have you done any? Oh, hello? Oh. There he is. Welcome. Welcome. Super Late My God Barbecue is your new name. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? I know. Yeah, it's the best I could come up with it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's not get into that right away. That's a difficult subject right now. He's very quiet for you. Okay. Well, let me up him. Let me. Here we go. And it also might be my desktop audio is turned down. So there we go. Let's turn up the desktop audio. Can you speak, JB, for a second? Say. There we go. Perfect. That should be good. We can't hear him. You should be able to hear him now, chat. So shut up moaning. Can't hear. Can this ant speak up? You should be able to hear him, chat. The music was turned down, or sorry, the desktop audio was turned down because the music was turned down. But you should be able to hear him now. Just go into a different room at this rate. Nope, no change. What are you talking about? We can't. Are they Can you put on the stream and tell me if they're trolling, please? Just go into a different room at this rate. Nope, no change. Like what are you talking about? We can't. Are they it actually is. Why are you so low? No, the desktop audio is turned all the way up. Hang on a minute. This is weird. I've never had this issue before. Yeah. No, you're turned all the way up as well. You're turned all the way up in Discord, and the desktop audio. I'm gonna hang up and ring back, and we'll see if it fixes it. Chat. The best solution is turn it off and turn it back on again. Right? That's the best solution. If this doesn't work, we might have to put it in rice. Right. Let's see if this is better. Where are you calling him? Discord. Yeah, I have his volume at 200% on Discord. He's deafening me, but you guys said you couldn't hear him, so I haven't turned up to the max. Professional streaming. Professional streamer. Sounds like he's talking through your headphones. Nothing. What? Right, hang on a minute. Why is it doing this? They actually probably think they probably think I'm debating. That's probably the problem. Let me see. User settings. Audio. Let me make sure my audio hasn't randomly bloody changed. Output. It might be this. Right, can you try something now? Can you say something now? Please and thank you. This all gets put into the VOD as well, which is the worst part. So when the VOD goes up, I don't edit the VOD.
I can explain everything.
There we go. Oh, so you can hear him now.
Oh yes. That was loud. Okay.
Now it's too loud, so I've turned you down, back down.
Oh, I was in a position of power then. I could shout down to people.
Thank you, XHC. Is that better? Let me listen.
The power then.
It seems to be better. Yeah, it's better now. To people. We're perfect now. We're perfect. Right, JB. Before we start with what we're doing, I usually, and I think most people, if not everybody here, knows who you are. But just take a second to introduce yourself. Tell people who you are, please and thank you.
Okay. My name's JB. I am officially the world's worst Supercard streamer. Literally, I've actually got rewards for it. So yeah, I've got certificates on my wall that says I am the world's worst. Terrible content creator. But seriously, I've been doing this thing for a while, and I've known Tom for a long time now. Christ, it's been ages. And you said, "Hey, I've got this new thing," and I was like, "Too busy. You couldn't afford my fee." So now we're actually sitting down and going, let's actually do this thing.
Yeah, it wasn't until I held Paddy hostage and said he wasn't going to get any videos edited that he agreed to come on.
Yeah, you know, when you hold my editor hostage, it's kind of I can't really have a choice.
Listen,
you know, I don't know what you got a gun to my head. I'm not sure what that's doing, but you know, we can work. We can work with that.
Listen, I had to make sure you were here, and you still turned up late. Anyway, do you want to tell everyone what you decided that we're going to play today?
Yes. So the idea was we were going to play some WWE 2K22, but we're going to try.
Emphasis on
for the first time ever.
Emphasis on try.
Yes. So what we might have to do is we might do some games, and then we'll do it once it 100% works.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to do GM mode, 2-player.
You heard
between
it here,
streams.
Folks. That's you all want the pack battle. You're getting GM battle chat, okay? Well, you might be. You might be. Emphasis on might. It might work. It might not work. Okay, but the goal is GM battle.
Yes, we're going to be two GMs going against each other with packs. Yeah.
Yeah. Except there's no
Yeah.
packs.
No, there's no.
No, there's no packs.
That part kind of spoils it, but you know, GM
Yeah.
battle.
GM, we're going to call it. The title will be GM Pack Battle Chat. So and you're all going to like it and subscribe, and it's going to be great, and you're all going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, Funky, taking an L live on stream. Listen, Robski, I don't know if you know Robski.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm just going to bring it up again. I'm just going to mention it. It'll probably get brought up by the chat a couple of times, but just undefeated. Just throwing that out there, just letting that settle, letting that kind of rest.
You know exactly what I'm going to say to you, Funks.
What are you going to say?
When was the last time that you were undefeated against me?
When was the last time I was undefeated against you? I still am.
Yeah. When was the last time that we actually had pack battle?
A long time ago.
It was. I think, you know, there's always this emphasis of truth and honesty. And you, my friend, I don't think you want me to reveal that our DM conversations of how many times I have challenged you, you said nothing. Well, I offer you the chance and you still want to be undefeated.
Now, my answer was that you need to go back to the end of the queue because you've lost so many times.
Oh yeah, like all the other pack battles you have. Oh wait, there are none.
Yeah, because we both, to be honest with you, chat, we both. Well, I don't know about you, but I've kind of noticed that you say you want pack battles, chat, until you get a pack battle, and then you don't want it.
Yeah.
So I blame you. I blame the chat, to be honest. That's who I blame. It's all your fault, chat.
I mean, personally, I can just go ahead and blame Cad Daddy because they named the feature pack battle. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the next pack battle you get is that, or the two of us are just going.
Yeah, that's the ultimate pack battle.
And I didn't want to spoil this, chat, but since that mode has come out for every week, me and JB have secretly been opening them, and we've been recording it for a long time now. Hour-long video coming out very soon of us opening pack battles against each other. Awesome content.
Every single week.
Every single week for the past, I don't even know how long it's out. 3 months, maybe?
Pretty much.
Yeah. JB, he's not loud. I've had to listen to it. He sounds fine for me. So you're talking.
See, now they're just complaining they can hear me at all.
I think that's what it is, yeah. Right, so we test this to see if it's working then. And then we can
I am waiting because unfortunately an update came out, so I have been downloading it.
Installing. We can start some more. That's fine.
We can go on 2K22 and on the Xbox and do it instead.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go on 2K22 on the
Xbox. Or we can do. I don't know. You decided. It's your stream.
We'll go on 2K22 on the Xbox until your download is done, and then we'll see what we can do with that. Let's do that.
Yeah,
that sounds like a plan.
I think that's a big plan.
JB
is super loud in comparison to you.
Okay, let me turn you back down. Right. Let's see what that's like. Let me press play on the stream, see what it sounds like.
JB is super loud in comparison to you. I'm still stalling. Not used to only listen to JP.
Not used
to
only listen to JP. It's interesting
to only be able to listen to him and not see him.
Too, yeah. You can. You're not going to see him today. You're just going to see me chat. You won't see JB, unfortunately. I don't know if some of you are happy about that. I don't know. Some of you might be happy about not having to see him, but some of you might be upset.
I think most people are upset.
I think most people might.
I'm looking at the chat and they're already in tears.
There's a flood forming in the chat. There's that many tears going. Right,
absolutely no bias, Rob. No.
He's loud in comparison. What's his volume like now, chat? Because I'll need to lower him in Discord if it's still too loud. So you need to. You are my technicians for today, chat. Update me. And let me know what the crack is. What's the story? What's the volume like? SuperZomgBBQ will take the fat L today. JB, I forget if that's the less than or greater than. So I'm just going to ignore that comment. Tears are flowing out my eyes. Cow. That doesn't help at all, Sam. More like you. Low. Well, he's too low now. I swear to God. The chat is like bloody Goldilocks at this rate. What's going on? He's too low, he's too high, he's too loud, you can't hear him, he's in a different room. It means JB is better. No, it doesn't. What are you lying for, Willie? Thank you for the support. Oh, I need to update as well, apparently. JB's own teammate rooting against him. That's what we love to hear. We're done.
Oh, this is great, isn't it?
Pay to win. Pay to win. Oh, thanks for all the feedback on the volume, by the way, chat. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's ask you the question that we ask everybody.
Pay to win. Well, is my soul pay to win? I mean, in fairness, Funk did pay to win me for this stream.
That's not true. Nobody's been paid. Nobody will get paid to come on this.
In favors. Supercard favors.
No comment. Yeah, no comment. I'm on, by the way. I'm online. I'm here. Do I have you on Xbox?
JB is muted. Wow.
JB's not muted. They're trolling. They're trolling now. They're trolling now. I'm gonna ask you. Volume is great. Thank you, Robski. I'll believe Robski. JB paid to win on 2K22. What are you talking about? Nay, what are you talking about? Pay to win on 2K. How? Also, use the play. Nay, you need to get a grip, mate. I don't know what's wrong with you. What are you laughing at, Dan? Come on, man. Also, they exclamation mark free sub. Anyway, I asked this question to everybody that comes on. I think I already know the answer to this because I feel like you told me this before. But to people that don't know, what's going on, Dylan? People that don't know, where did you get the name SuperZomgBBQ? Because it's a very strange name. I know I'm saying your name is strange. We both have strange names. Where did you get your name from? Your creator name, your SuperZomgBBQ persona. Where did it come from? Oh,
this is going to be the first time it's actually on a video because I've never actually stuck on a video before. So this is world exclusive.
Now, if it is world exclusive and it's something you don't want to share, you don't have to share it.
Listen, I'm happy to share it, but if you don't want me to share it, that's fine.
No, share. Fine.
You can have all the views then. You can get all the views then.
SuperZomgBBQ name revealed, chat. That's the name of this clip. Somebody clip it. Go.
Okay, it goes back a while. It's probably the best way to explain it. The origins of it go back a while. Mm-hmm. We're talking like years and years and years. And the origins of it are from a meme called the Oh Really Owls. If you guys haven't ever heard of that, that you search up on the internet. And it was where they had this owl, right? And it had its beak open and it went at the bottom, it had the text Oh Really, as in ORLY.
Okay.
And it was one of the early day internet memes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was on a forum and they had them on, and I was just scrolling through them all because it just, it was a funny thing to do with some spare time.
Mm-hmm.
And someone had put on there ZOMG for one of them. So it had its mouth open, it was going Zong.
Yeah.
And that just kind of stuck when I originally set my gamer tag up. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, okay, let's stick with that. And then I saw someone do a similar one which had BBQ on it, barbecue. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this out on Xbox Live. This is back when Gears of War kind of time of Xbox 360, mm-hmm. right? Went on to a game of Xbox Live, Gears of War, and played the game. And these Americans, for some reason, thought it was hilariously funny that I was called it. So it just kind of stuck. Because at that point, you had to pay for every gamer tag change you did.
800.
Yeah, 800. Yep. Yeah. And nearly every name was taken. So I stuck with it and kind of just went with it. Used to play FIFA all the time, so mm-hmm. it was kind of like I signed up to all like forums and stuff like that, and it just kind of became more comfortable mm-hmm. just to stick with it instead of having to change names and whatnot. And then I went to going to the 2K forums, right? Mm-hmm. And realized that there was already, for some reason, someone called SuperZomgBBQ, right? Which is why if you look, or you probably know in game, my in-game name for Supercard is ZOMGBBQ, mm-hmm. not SuperZomgBBQ, right? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't SuperZomgBBQ when I first set up my account on day one.
Yeah.
Went into the forum, set it up, couldn't set up under ZomgBBQ, so I went, you know what? It just sounds better if I say SuperZomgBBQ instead of ZomgBBQ _ or dash or something.
Yeah.
And it stuck. So I just went with it. And I got to YouTube and
So
It's not the craziest story. It's not like some kind of crazy family, you know, a
it's not your middle
long
name. It's
living your history lesson or
yeah.
something. It's just lol internet funny plus randomness equals e.
Yeah, at least you didn't put a number in the middle of your name,
Yes, it's very true.
unlike some people.
I
So
mean, I mean, funky, what is it? The funky
0
tune.
town 0.
I bet there's got to be so many people from like near Newcastle go funky tune,
Funky tune, laddie.
funky tune.
So tell us a bit because you were kind of, I believe, looking back, you were one of. I'm not sure if you were the first to start uploading Supercard. I'm trying to remember correctly because I remember around that time I was not uploading content personally myself, but I was watching content, and I remember the names I remember from that time were you, Biggie Dude, Ed, and Moose. But I know that you and Biggie Dude were earlier than Moose and Ed, but I'm not sure who was first. So tell us how you got into uploading Supercard, and did you make other content before that, or was it strictly Supercard that led you towards creating content?
Okay, so that's yes, I've had a YouTube channel for so long, right? If you go back to like my earliest videos, like the earliest video I did is I went to an event in like 2007, I think it was, where like Steve-O, but before he had his
podcast,
you know, he sobered up.
Oh yeah.
This is 2007 before he sobered up. He was absolutely wrecked, and I had him recorded him on a giant joystick in the middle of London, basically playing a game of Space Invaders. It made no sense, but he was there. He was pissed out of his face, probably coked out of his face.
Yeah.
And he was just a mess. But you know what? It was funny, and that's why it was there. I also used to play a game called Counter-Strike. You may know that. CSGO.
CSGO, yeah.
Yeah. I played it for a long time and literally almost went professional. It was very close to that. And there was a couple of clips of some stuff on there. I never went full time with it, but there is a couple of videos on the channel. Again, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
In terms of Supercard, Biggie Dude was the first, the OG.
Yeah.
He's the main guy. I mean, you had Yellow Desert Eagle or Deagle. Those guys were first, way before I was. My first uploads, I think, came in February 2015.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
a
couple of months after season 1 kicked off, right?
Yeah. Ed was also there first before me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ed had already started before I did. And it was Ed and Biggie Dude's videos that actually kind of inspired me to start on YouTube, because the Twitch side of things was already up and running. I'd already been doing it for about.
So you've been doing that before YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'd gotten into Supercard more and more, and the thing that really started my Supercard stuff off was when I was when the Christmas event came along, the Sting. If anyone remembers this, the Sting. If you're a season 1 OG, it screwed up massively. There was a massive glitch, and I was able to get myself a pro Sting when I was in like legendary tier. So I had a bit of spare money. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a couple of packs, you know, get my deck up a little bit better. And then the fusions came along, and I just went, just lost the money all at the same time. Bang, got loads of good fusions. And then when about time WrestleMania tier hit, that's when things started to get like, oh, you know what, I could actually make this a regular thing. And it's been on from there.
See, when I've told this story before about, like, I used to have a channel as well. I think you'll find most creators that you watch will have either used the channel that they currently have for something else before, or they will have had a previous channel. And I was the same as you. I had a channel where I would upload on it for years, except when I started making Supercard, I made a whole new channel for Supercard. I got rid of my old channel, made this fresh channel strictly for Supercard. But it was it was watching you and watching the names I mentioned, you, JB, Ed, and Kill Moose Kill in particular. I said you, JB, sorry. You, Biggie Dude, Ed, and Kill Moose Kill in particular. I was constantly watching the videos, and eventually I just said, screw it, I'm going to do it. And then that's when I started watching your streams a lot more. I will be honest, you were the only streamer at the time I watched. I don't remember that many more of them did stream, to be honest. I don't remember ever seeing any of them stream. But I was fairly newish to Twitch. Like, I didn't use Twitch a lot, but it was only really... I watched your streams, and I watched those 4 videos. Yours, Ed's, Biggie Dude's, and Kill Moose Kill. And then eventually, a few months later, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this myself.
Yep. The early Twitch scene was actually I started streaming Supercard just purely because I thought, screw it. I found an emulator, a way to play it, and I went, okay, fine, I'm going to do it. But initially, my first Twitch streams were playing FIFA, of all things.
Yeah, so am I.
So I'll just be playing FIFA on a Sunday morning randomly. Yeah, just go live on my Xbox. I didn't ever connect it up to my PC or anything. It was just hey, I'm just going to go and play some random fuck games.
Yeah,
and it just grew from there. Decided to start doing Supercard, and they both became regulars. And then Supercard took over, and the rest is history.
And now you're the most followed Supercard streamer, and most subscribed to Supercard streamer now, right? You've definitely overtaken Biggie Dude, and he was number 1.
Yeah, you could say that.
So I would say that's true. I'll blow smoke up your ass if you don't want to. You're definitely the biggest Supercard content creator out there, 100%.
I like how you clarified the biggest and not the best.
Well, I'm the best. I'm the best. Well, everyone has their own opinions of who's the best. It may be you, it may be me, it may be whoever. But you're definitely the biggest, and you're the one that the most eyes are lured to, which makes sense because you're the biggest. I did want to ask you. We'll get into a game now in a second if you want to, but I want to ask you, just while we're on the subject about Supercard, what was it that actually got you playing Supercard? Like, was there a specific moment, or were you just watching Ed and Biggie Dude and said, I'm going to try this? Or was it just kind of like, oh, here's a new app, let me download this and see what it's like?
There's a couple of people from my streams in the chat who are like come from both sides. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they know this. But I actually downloaded the game by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the day one, the game is the day it was released. I was in Spain of all places.
Yeah.
And I was on holiday, just chilling out, and found out that they were releasing the WWE Network because it was a staggered release. It started off in America, then it went to another country, then to another country.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was going to be able to get it in Spain. So I went onto the App Store, tried to download it, and it showed up as a game. It was there instead, but it had the same logo as the network. And at the time, everything was still the Scratch logo. Yeah. But like Supercard was one of the only things that's never had the Scratch logo. It's always had the network logo.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of went from there. I spent a couple of days on it. It was good. I was a massive noob at it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't understand it. In fairness, the game was very different to what we know nowadays.
Yeah. Very different. Yeah.
Like, there was no pity pulls, for example. It was just, you kept going, and you were lucky if you got a pull. If you did a King of the Ring, you got a pro instead of getting a single.
Yeah, I preferred those King of the Rings, by the way.
Yes, I think everyone preferred those King of the Rings. Yeah. Then they made them awful and useless after 2 weeks, but that's just me moaning. There was that. It was like that for a few months. Then they made some big changes around about Survivor Tier came around, and I came back into it specifically for the Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper PCC. And from there, it was just casual, and I just kind of got more and more into it.
Yeah, that's something. Hey, Marianne, what's going on? That literally kind of similar what happened to me. I was kind of messing about on my phone. I went into the App Store, and it was just on the front page of the App Store. So I said, "Oh, let me see
It
what
was
this."
fate, Funky.
Yeah,
It was fate.
That's what it was. It was Jeebus was sending it to me through the screen. No, I just clicked
Oh
it.
Lord, Jeebus.
I downloaded it. This was like, I want to say, a couple of weeks after it had just released. So I downloaded it, played it for maybe 2 days, didn't touch it again until the Christmas promotion that you mentioned earlier on, where the cards had the lights on them, the Christmas lights. So that's when I got back into it. So about two months after it would have been, maybe 3 months.
Yep.
And that's when I got back into it. And ever since then, I was just hooked on it for sure. For until now. Let's set up a match.
Addicted.
We're
addicted.
So, do you want to invite me or will I invite you?
Yep. Give me just 2 seconds.
He's still updating chat. He's been stalling all this time.
I'm not stalling. I promise I'm not stalling.
Stall my god barbecue.
Stall my god barbecue. A super stall barbecue.
Super stall.
Is my name.
That's his new name, chat. Is he playing? Yeah, we're gonna play in a second, chat. Don't worry. What is a pity pull? And you got your pro for winning a year. Pity pull is basically the pull that you guaranteed after so many resets. Whereas back then you weren't guaranteed after so many resets. You could also get a support that would be. I remember your freebie, by the way, could be a support. I remember my WrestleMania tier, the first WrestleMania tier freebie was a trash can, and I nearly cried. I had opened packs. Oh God, yes. To
Mine
get
was a
to
2x4.
Oh my God, the pain, the suffering, chat. I don't think you realize.
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm just looking forward to getting myself a nice card, and I just get a piece of wood in the face.
Yeah. And I got to try. I was so sad. I opened. What made me actually start making content was I opened a pack, and my first pack, I got the best, well, one of the best cards in the game. It was Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania card at the time. And I just thought it was impossible to get the cards. But I opened one pack and got him from the pack. And I was like, oh, this game's awesome. And I was just hooked.
You got exactly what you wanted.
And then I got my freebie, and it was a trash can. And I was brought back down to earth very quickly.
Yes. But back then, like, I just remember that the differences in superstars back then was like, AJ Lee was like, you got AJ Lee. That was like,
yeah, she was the best.
Excuse my language. That was the shit, man.
Yeah,
that was the best card you can get in any tier. Was always AJ Lee for the entirety of season 1.
The special page cards that everyone wanted, but they were kind of shit when you eventually got them. There was Paige, there was Paige and John Cena. They were like, that was your original ladder rewards, chat. That anyone who played season 1 would know this. But you get like, and you'd have to play like 50,000 games.
I think we should show it. I think we should show the Survivor one if you can get it, because the Survivor one is one of the rarest cards in the history of the game. It's like the super rare.
Have it?
Yeah, I can give it to you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me. Because I don't have any. I have some of them on my account, like in my catalog, but I don't have. I have the last ones I got were the legendary ones. Legendary Paige and Legendary John Cena, but I don't have the Survivors because you had to play like 200,000 games or something to get them.
Yes,
like a crazy amount of games.
It was crazy, especially back then where like there was no real speeding up. You can tap the screen to like go faster, but
yeah,
it really didn't make a difference.
And there wasn't a lot of games to play either. There was what Wild Mode is now essentially, and that was it.
Yep.
And then your events.
You can get a pro of this either. It's physically impossible to get a pro of this card.
Oh, you sent it.
There you go. It's in Discord.
Oh, I feel like I do have that. No, I don't, surely. Because you said it was super rare. I'm just gonna say.
Unless, of course, you did the naughty little glitch thing in season 3.
Don't know what you're talking about. Never did that. Never did that.
Oh God!
Definitely don't remember both of us having local talent as our champ.
No, never.
No, definitely didn't happen.
No.
Definitely didn't. I didn't do it anyway, chat. You can't prove it.
Did I ever tell anyone how much I despise Johnny Gargano for making me get rid of that?
Wait, Johnny Gargano actually made you get rid of it? Oh, he made you delete it.
Yeah, he made me get rid of it.
Oh, he made you make someone else your champ, wasn't it?
Johnny Gargano is my champ, and then I found out he cheated. And I was like, no,
Oh, you couldn't tell by the video that he cheated.
I can't change it back.
You
So
can't.
that,
You could.
that
You couldn't.
moment onwards.
You couldn't change it back.
No, because once he's gone from being your champ, he's gone. He's gone, bye. No,
He's not in the catalog.
yeah,
Really?
yeah. Once it's because
Fucking
it was a glitch. Once it's gone, now I could, but back then, no, you
Oh,
couldn't.
back then. Oh, all right. I was thinking, yeah, you can. I was thinking, I thought it was.
Yeah,
losing
back
my mind
then
for a
though,
second.
back in season 5 when we had our pack opening. Oh no. Once you tried to get back, no.
So, can we speak about that pack opening for a little?
You can, yes, absolutely,
if you don't
absolutely.
mind.
Go ahead.
Right, and you can say or not say as much as you want here.
Yeah.
Can I give my opinion on it first of all, and then you can.
Of course you can. I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
Correct or put me straight on anything that I get wrong. So you had been, obviously you'd been pushing it for this for a while. It was quite clear that you were pushing for it. He was the what's the word I'm looking for? It's not he was the what do they call it? Ambassador, that's the word. Sorry. He was the ambassador for the game. You seen an opportunity which was great. It was a good idea. You clearly been pushing for it. It felt like you were hoping for a particular thing to happen, and they just kind of shithoused it, for want of a better word. And it felt like they took what could have been really entertaining and really fun for the viewers to watch, and it would have took the same amount of time, I think. And they just kind of gave you this pre-recorded thing, and you had to work with what you got, basically.
Okay, so oh god, this is going to become potentially spicy.
Okay.
Right.
Bear in mind.
So, yeah, I'll bear in mind that people are watching. Very simply put, I really appreciate everything the Cat Daddy did for that situation. 2K UK especially, and if the man Matt ever gets a chance to see this, man, I love that dude. He helped me so much. He was the 2K UK community manager. Me and him made that happen. We tried and tried and tried. Johnny was down with it for a long time. Like it was something that he wanted to do as well.
He just seemed like that type of person, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like it was like us pushing it. He wanted it to happen as well. And he just happened to be in the space of guys at Seattle, Cat Daddy. They recorded it, thought it would be fine, sent it over, and you're kind of in a situation. It became a little bit harder to do it, and the problem, I think, the biggest issue was, and this is why I tried to go back to them. It was like they kind of just gave me what they thought was okay after I'd sent them a script, and then they wouldn't help with anything afterwards.
Yeah.
Like if I needed, for example, we'd gone ahead a tier, we'd gone to SummerSlam tier at this point, and I just needed them to update the packs to SummerSlam packs, and it's like, no, we can't.
Yeah.
Just straight shut down. It wasn't the best experience, but I will say this now: Johnny Gargano is an absolute gent. Love him to bits. He's yes, we have this rivalry, and it will always be a rivalry, but I love him to bits. He's great. He did as much as he possibly could to make that happen, make it possible. He played the whole character. He contributed to the script, everything.
So he did his part, but you just felt a little bit disappointed with the end product of what you received because it was a tier behind. I felt like it was hard for you to kind of make the video, I guess, that you probably wanted to make out of what you got.
It was basically six of the people were all for it and were doing it. And unfortunately, the other 6 people were there afterwards and decided that it wasn't really worth their time to fix it. So yeah, that is the long and short. We tried to make it work. It was working. When we tried to alter it, it was like, nope.
Yeah.
So we did the best we could with it. And I think it came across the right way, which was supposed to be a a comedic way, but people
Yeah.
wanted a serious one, and we couldn't deliver that.
For what it's worth, I enjoyed it. I think I think
I'm glad you did.
I feel like you did the best possible you could with what you got. Like it was. If I had been thinking I was getting something, and maybe you weren't ever led to believe that you were getting an actual pack battle. But I would have.
The original idea was to stream it. The original idea was us to stream together, so not like on Twitch, but like we do like a call, and it'd be all recorded, and it'd be done like a really short period of time.
See, that would have been better, obviously.
The thing is that every time that they do their appearances and stuff, they have to get paid by WWE or by 2K for it. So every time that the 2K want to use a talent, they have to pay for it. They can't just go on. And if they did go on without knowledge, there'd have to be a good reason for it. So, for example, with Austin Creed, him and Dank, my guess is that it's a personal thing.
Yeah,
they're best friends. You can't really charge Dank every time he sees Austin Creed, or if let's say King Kin went and met up with Vince Dorado. If Vince Dorado was still with WWE, you can't charge him just because they're friends.
Yeah.
It's a very different situation.
Yeah, I mean, Kalisto comes on your streams. You can't charge him because you're great friends.
We're fantastic friends.
Best of friends.
Best of pals. Yeah, best of pals. Him and Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
Oh, Shawn Michaels is a new one.
Kevin Nash blocked me on Twitter, man. For no reason, man.
Him and Kevin Nash blocked you on Twitter.
Yeah, Big Sexy dropped a big block on me.
Damn, he must have seen you lose all the pack battles.
Yeah. I think he watched the Gargano pack battle and thought, how's he losing against this nerd?
Yeah. How's this guy getting 8 of the same cards and he's still losing?
Yeah. I had to open up the wrong packs.
Hey, listen, it was good. You did what you could with it. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Some people did enjoy it, which is fine. I want to get on and we haven't got into a game. Are you ready to get into a game?
I am very close. Okay. For some reason, Steam is taking forever. So
what about Xbox?
I think we might do Xbox.
Yeah, let's just do online on Xbox. I'm on the Xbox and I'm ready to go. So let me know when you're ready. But I wanted to ask you a question here, and it's a little bit maybe of a sensitive subject. But
go ahead.
Now, I'll give my personal opinion on something in a second. But inside the Supercard community, you're kind of the way I would put it, and the simplest way I would put it is you're kind of the John Cena.
That's you know what, I'll take that as a
it's meant as a compliment.
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah,
personally,
there's a lot of people who, for whatever reason, they just do not like you. And look, I have plenty of people that do not like me for whatever reason either. But there's also people, and a lot more people, that love you. You also have people you also seem to have this kind of brigade of people that just constantly barrage you with hate for what seems like no reason, and accuse you of this and accuse you of that, and say you're this person and you do this and you're that kind of person and you're blah 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 blah. Before you answer this question, I do want to hear how you kind of feel about that whole situation and everything. But I want to say personally that, first of all, not everyone in the chat is going to know this, but you are the reason, not the sole reason, but you're a large part of why I am where I am. A lot of people won't know this. You're the one that got me in with 2K. You're the one that reached out to me to do content. You're the one that reached out to me to do pack battles. You're the one that reached out for me to get involved with your videos, aka your pack battles and stuff. You've always been like, even we won't speak about it, but even the other day, you reached out to help me with a situation that I wasn't aware of, and you spotted immediately and DM me, whereas most people would have not, and they would have just took that instance for themselves and done their own thing with it. Whereas I've always said this to anyone who's had anything bad to say about you, you've never been anything but nice to me. Now, you did turn up a half hour late today, but I'm willing to let that slide because I've never, ever, ever had anything but good experience with you. So there's people out there that will say that you're this, you're that, you're this, but I can only share my experience in that I've never had a bad experience with you. And I'm not just saying that because we're talking to each other now. I genuinely have not. I don't recall. Maybe, I don't even remember us having any sort of silly argument about anything or anything like that. Whereas sometimes with creators, you have a little bit of a silly, but I don't remember us ever having a bad word with each other, ever.
No. And I think even if we did that once, it was like I think it was easily solved. There's no issues. It was just misunderstanding. And man, I have to say I really appreciate that. That's actually incredibly nice of you to say.
Well, I mean it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a hug soon. Look, give me a hug, man. Make me tear up and everything.
I'll cry.
Get in a tear. Goddamn. But I'm gonna be honest, man, and just say that I'm glad. The unfortunate situation of being an online personality, as they call it nowadays, you have to call yourself an influencer.
Yeah.
I'm an influencer on my Instagram, and I've got 200,000 followers and get paid brand deals all the time. #buy.
Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends, if you're watching.
Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I'll have a brand deal, thanks. Raid. Anyway, continue, sorry.
Yeah, so the situation has always been, I was involved very much with people who were in the hardcore side of the community. People who you would expect to be, it's all about loyalty, right? Mm-hmm. You'll be loyal with the people who you're who were the mainstays, the people who got you into the game or got you into the content already. And I think people had got into this area between season 1 and season 3 where they saw me as being maybe a voice for them because they didn't have a voice.
Yeah.
And instead of me carrying that on, I became a lot more, let's say, PG, more trying to attract a broader audience because I spoke to the guys at Cat Daddy in Seattle, and I was speaking to them, and Brad, who was the guy at the time who was in charge, he's now the senior community manager there, and Brad said to me that you're a great creator, but all these people you hang around, they're so vulgar, man. And if Ed watches this, Ed Leesman, he'll know that comment very well. He says, they're so vulgar, man. If you was to really branch out, you could. And I took that advice and just ran with it and was like, you know what? Well, let's go for a broader audience. And there were some people who saw that as maybe me turning my back on them. Mm-hmm. And that got a lot of people's backs up. I also used to like trolling a lot when it came to the hardcore guys, because I'd always do a couple of digs, like a little poking with the old elbow. And don't do that. Don't do that with people who are that passionate about this game. But I've always just taken it, Funks, with the basis that I don't see them in a bad light. I just see them as being very passionate. And their passion overrules maybe sometimes their sense of, being reasonable.
Yeah.
I've met with people who say they despise me in real life. When we get on, we go have a beer and it's all good.
Yeah.
It happens. And I don't take it personally.
No.
Sometimes it hurts, but most of the time it's just, blow it off.
See,
whatever.
The thing is, not to talk down about that kind of those kind of people, but they don't realize that what you're doing, it is your job. It's a business at the end of the day. You have to do what's, to use the phrase, best for business. So so you kind of have to, you do have to look after number one, basically.
Yep.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You have to present yourself in the best possible light so that you're able to continue doing what you love to do. Because if you went down the wrong road and didn't branch out, who's to say that you aren't where you are now? Who's to say maybe you are, but there's also there's much more likelihood that you, because you branched out and you became, like you said, more PG, that you have had the success you've had. But with that success, you're always gonna attract hatred. Whatever kind of a success you are, from yourself to myself to Big Jim Jean, who I had on last week, to Dan Makes Games, whatever creator it is.
I saw your video of him, by the way, with Jim. Yeah.
It was fascinating because it was someone that I was able to speak about stuff that I didn't have an insight into. So it was kind of opened my mind to a lot of things that I didn't really know about. So I loved that one. But you've made me lose track. But back,
it's all right.
But just talking about, basically my point is every creator attracts hatred because people see your success as something bad because you're having success, essentially. Like I know for instance, I've had to deal with people coming at me over various stuff. And as soon as I try to have, this has happened multiple times, as soon as they will comment on my stuff, and as soon as I reply to them and explain my side, which is coherent and makes perfect sense, as soon as that happens, they don't respond.
Yep.
As soon as that happens, as soon as you give them the answer, which makes perfect sense, they don't respond. So what I resorted to doing was anybody that comes at me like that, I either now ignore it or I block them, depending on how bad the thing is they say. So I think I blocked about 20 people in about 20 minutes one day, just because I was like, you know what, you're blocked, your mate's blocked, he's also blocked, they're blocked, I'm blocking the lobby, everyone you follow is blocked.
Man's throwing out more blocks than Oprah throws out cars.
Exactly. It had to be done, though. It has to be done.
You're gonna block. You're gonna block. Everyone gets blocked.
Everyone gets a block. So you mentioned about how you got started creating content. Who's the creators that you look at now and you kind of not aspire to be, but because you want to be the best version of you, I'm assuming. But who's who you look at now and you think they're doing it right? I want to take maybe a little bit from them and twist it to make it suit my style and make it work.
So I'm doing a lot of and Paddy, who's my editor, who will you know who Paddy is, and some people, if you do, then say hello to him. If you don't, then he's like getting next level with his editing skills now.
He's getting very good, by the way. Yeah.
And we've kind of been focusing on a new style of editing, and it's based off of a lot of the should we say the new YouTube, because everyone goes through different stages with YouTube, and I've been trying to follow a lot of the trends and keeping people interested and invested in the videos instead of kind of sticking or stuck in the way I was doing things. So because of that, we were looking at some people like, I have to throw this shout out to Brandon Does Everything. Awesome, I've been following his stuff for a long time, and I saw some of the changes he was making. I saw some of the things he was doing, the very simple changes that I've been looking for a while and going, you know what, I think that would be a great direction to go in. I've also been looking at, and I have to give it another one. This is another YouTube shout, but to my buddy Adam Pacitti, Cultaholic.
Yeah,
dude has just got a presentation style that is just great. And effortless. presentation wise, I wish I could hold a candle to him. Like the ability and the ease at which he can explain things. I mean, back in the day, it was KSI and Matt HD Gamer were the ones.
Yeah.
The Matt HD Gamer was the one that really like influenced me the most. And Ray William Johnson as well.
Have you ever done a bourbon pack on Supercard?
I have not done a bourbon pack on Supercard.
We need the next tier. We need a bourbon pack. We definitely need a bourbon.
The winner gets the world's biggest bourbon biscuit.
Yeah, equals
with the ones that are like comically sized, and like you'd have to like find the biggest glass in the world to dunk it in.
Maybe you could wear a bourbon costume.
I could do that.
Here you go, chat. Pack battle. Bourbon pack battle.
Do a charity pack battle.
Yeah. Bourbon pack battle. Whoever loses has to wear a bourbon costume for a charity stream. There you go. Write that down, chat.
Or maybe we both do it. Maybe you be a custard cream and I'm a bourbon.
Why am I the custard cream? Actually, I prefer custard cream, so I'm down for that.
Same here. So I kind of screwed myself there, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, you could be a fig roll if you want. You could be chocolate finger, a party ring, maybe a party ring. Everybody loves a party ring.
Where would the hole go though?
Over your head, maybe.
Oh, wow.
I don't put it around your waist.
Are you trying to say? you could try to.
Yeah, we can make
It'd be difficult.
We can make it work.
It'd be like one of the ones that came off the production line, wonky.
Yeah. Just don't wear it upside down or anything. What can I be? You can wear whatever costumes you want, chat. I don't have control over what costumes you wear. You figure that out yourselves. You worry about that yourselves, chat. Whatever you want to wear. Does this mean that Paddy has to wear a ginger snap costume? Paddy's not ginger.
Yes.
Why is this like an Irish thing, by the way? Why do people think I'm ginger and think Paddy's ginger? I don't know how many times I have. How close you want me to go to the camera? Brown hair and a brown. Well, it's double now because I shaved earlier, but a brown beard. I don't get how many times I have to chat. Neither of us are ginger. Just because not every Irish person is ginger. Okay, leave us alone. Stop bullying us. Today, wait. Why am I getting involved in the costume stuff? I don't know, Paddy.
It's legally part of his contract. If he doesn't know this, but when he signed it, cosplay was included.
So, there's a couple of more questions I want to ask you, and then generally we open it up to the chat, and they can ask you a few questions as well. But the first question I want to ask you is: are you ready for an actual game now, or what's the crack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
I'm just literally loading up now.
Okay. You invite me when you're ready, and then we'll join.
I'm just the Xbox is up, OBS is up, and I am just waiting for the. It's crashed.
Fantastic.
2 seconds.
Yeah, you're right.
Gotta love it. 2K, come on. It's such a good game, but god dang it.
I won't lie, I haven't had a crash in a long time. A long time. And I have a ridiculous
assuming you haven't played My Rise then.
No, I've been steering clear of My Rise, to be honest. I play a lot of actually most of what I play now is just I commentate over matches, I've noticed. I don't really play a lot of the game anymore. I'm just noticing now. I can't remember the last actual match I had. It's just usually me commentating over created wrestlers in a Royal Rumble match nowadays. Stalling is universal. Hey, listen, we're elite at stalling. We're the best at stalling. We can do it.
That is literally the number one requirement of a streamer on Twitch or on YouTube is how to stall professionally.
Yeah, I actually had this conversation with Jim last week. He brought up if there's any piece of advice I could give a streamer, my number one piece of advice was don't shut up.
Yep.
Simple as that. I don't care if there's one person or 1,000 people in your chat. If you're not talking, nobody's watching. If you're if you're sitting there in silence and someone comes into your stream and you don't say a word, just because they haven't typed in the chat doesn't mean there's not someone there. So just keep talking. Just keep don't shut up. Basically, that's the best bit of advice. But there is a question that I ask everybody when they come on. You might,
Okay.
you might know it. You might not already know it. You may have heard it. You might not have heard about it. But the question is, if you had to, and I mean you have to, like 100%, you are behind it. If you had to believe in one conspiracy theory, what is it, and why? Why that one? So that could be. It can be aliens, it can be lizard people, it can be flat Earth, you could be like AJ, whatever it is. What's the conspiracy theory? If you had to choose one, which is the one that you could think you would get 100% behind?
The JP works for Cat Daddy.
This is not true.
It's a conspiracy theory.
It is. Let's talk about that. How did that? Because I was going to bring that up later on, but we may as well talk about it now. How did that even come up?
It's the same as if it's in FIFA. You get it in FIFA all the time as well.
Yeah.
It's the he works for EA.
Mm-hmm.
It is exactly the same. They think anyone who gets decent luck or is like a plant from the game company to get you to buy stuff, and obviously that's not true. But it immediately is. And then I started working with them, and it just got worse.
Yeah, and then they think that every single credit you have is provided by them, and
yes.
you're not spending your own money on credits.
Wait a second. So you're trying to tell me that you don't get infinite credits from Next Makers?
No, don't get infinite credits, chat. We get 100,000 credits per week, and we get to spend them how we want. That's a lie, just for clarification, chat, just in case anybody tries to clip that.
Yeah.
Somebody's definitely clipping that. Is very sarcastic, chat. Very, very sarcastic. But what we do get is every single card. We don't even have to play events, chat. That's why you won't see me streaming a lot of events, because I don't have to. I just get the card into my account for free. Like
exactly.
I got the Ezekiel card. I just haven't showed it to you guys yet. I didn't play it on stream, but I have the card. Rank number 1, by the way. So there's
rank number 1.
Yeah,
wow.
There's two rank number 1s out there. I get one, and then it kind of rotates in between us. Like next month it could go the Froggy, you know. Who knows? But this month I got the number 1.
He's a massive staller.
He's the worst staller. Now are you ready to actually uninstall and play a game?
Yes, I am actually trying to. When I go into 2K, it keeps going to my faction, and I'm trying to back out. And every time I back out of my faction, it just kicks me out of the game. I think the game's learned that all I play is my faction, so it's just like I've just uninstalled everything else.
So I wanted to ask you about my faction, because when I started playing my faction, I loved it. Okay, I really, 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 really loved it, and then it went from me loving it to it becoming very repetitive and very boring.
Yep.
So how do you feel about it? Do you feel the same way? Because I know you've done I've done a couple of pack openings. I know you've opened a few packs on it. The packs are an issue. We can get into that as well if you want to. The packs for me are an issue because there's better cards available than are available in the packs. But
I don't think, and I can say this because I'm not part of Next Makers, so I can criticize 2K, and they're not going to come after me for it. Mm-hmm. I think they didn't prepare for it very well. They had this idea that it's either going to work or it's not going to work, and there's no point putting too much into it because it's a single player game this time, and it's not a multiplayer game in this iteration. I'm fully of the belief that 2K23, it's gonna be from day one.
I agree.
You're gonna be able to get diamond cards.
Yeah, I also think it might be there'd be a competitive aspect to it, whether that's a leaderboard of some sort or online play, or you can kind of face like your friends' factions or something like that. We might not necessarily get the online play in it that everybody wants right away, but there's definitely going to be some sort of competitive edge to it. 100%.
I think that what they'll probably put most into the packs and stuff is kind of like what Supercard does, where you have to get out the right ability. You may know this already. Not a lot of people who play my faction know this, which is actually really surprising. When you go to the individual cards, every card has different, should we say, power-ups or abilities. Yeah. And each have different medals or medallions that have different bonuses, and what I think they will probably end up doing is that in these packs, I'm surprised they don't do it now. In the packs or in these like special event cards or whatever that you get, they'll have very unique abilities.
Yeah.
So, like for example, like Seth Rollins can start with like a finisher straight away if you get the one from the WrestleMania Rewind pack. It just starts off bang with a finisher. And if you use him right, he's unbeatable. And Asuka will be able to put you in an octopus stretch and tap you out straight away.
I was going to mention that Asuka card that's crazily overpowered because she has the
Yes,
right abilities. Yeah.
I'm 2 matches away. 2 matches away because it's a bitch. The section in my faction now, which is actually keeping me going with it, is the proving grounds and trying to get legendary difficulty done on every single match. And I'm on the Survivor Series-esque one, and yeah, you're playing basically back to back 4v4s, and 2 of them are KO only. So you can't pin, you can't submit, KO only, which means you don't know when that person is going to get knocked out or when you're going to get knocked out. And you have to somehow tactically arrange it so you get enough my faction points. It's an absolute nightmare because you'll just be in the middle of getting some just about to get something done, just about to finish off your last 15 points, and a clothesline you do knocks them out.
Yeah, that's not great. This to give you an idea of how long ago I stopped playing my faction. I'm level 4.
Yeah. You're level what?
4.
That's not bad.
Level 4, and I've got 15 wins on Faction Wars.
Yeah, that's not bad. Some people don't even make it to that. Give it as a single player mode.
Do you know what? I've actually played a lot more of Proving Grounds than I have of... What's going on, Funko Mad? How you doing? I've played a lot more Proving Grounds than I have of anything else because I wanted that Finn card, and then I kind of got into what I've been doing recently with the Royal Rumble stuff, and I've just completely ignored Faction Wars. But I do agree with what you're saying that it definitely needs to be... There needs to be some sort of straight away there's a way to get the best possible cards from packs, because if you had the same NWO bundle, I'm guessing, so you got all the NWO cards, so immediately the cards that were in packs were useless.
Yes,
you can't have that happen again, because the people that have the NWO cards are the people that are going to buy packs. They're the people you want
precisely.
They're the people you want to be able to get better cards, because they are the ones that are actually going to spend money. Well, some people, obviously there's exceptions, but for the most part,
there's a set of cards that are coming that I know start from Diamond up. They start at Diamond. So apparently this version of the game's not going to go beyond Diamond, but you're going to be able to get only Amethyst and Diamond cards in it. So whether that means that the virtual currency cost of it is going to be horrendous is a different matter entirely. But I do dig the fact that it is still free to play, though.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, you have to grind, but it's free to play. You can get actually, well, you can actually get better cards than you can get in packs just by playing the game. But that's the good part to it, in my opinion. Yep. And it is a fun game mode, but I just did feel like it was kind of limited because it was always, well, with Faction Wars, it was 4-on-4, 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 4-on-4. And it just became repetitive and boring from my point of view anyway.
Yeah, the Faction Wars, you have to do it in like, you can't do like 50, 100 games at once, because, and just, I'm going to be honest, man, it just ruins the fun.
Yeah.
It ruins the fun if you do it that way. So I've been doing it like 10 games at a time, and then I'm now at 320, and but like only a month ago I was at like 125. So I stopped and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill for a bit.
Just chill out, relax. So, do you? Here's a question I wanted to ask you actually on the subject of it gets boring and repetitive. Have have you at any point had the discussion with yourself that it was time to give Supercard a break?
Yes.
What season was it, and how recent was it?
What season was it?
Don't say every season.
Believe it or not, around about 2K22 time, I was actually considering taking a month off.
Okay.
So that was the closest it's been.
From Supercard or just from everything?
From Supercard, and I was going to just focus completely on 2K.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people actually know this, but I was not a fan of Road to WrestleMania tier at all. I really disliked it. The pacing was completely off.
Yeah.
Just didn't. For me, it was just a bit of a mess, and it kind of screwed me a little bit. And I decided that considering 2K had just launched, I was just going to go all in. And then if it was any other month, I probably would have gone ahead of it, unless it was like launch month or something. Yeah. Because it was WrestleMania, I thought, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't, because if I did, I would regret it later.
Yeah.
I seriously regret it. But yeah, that was the last time I did it. The time I came as closest to it was at the end of season 4.
Okay.
I was actually tempted to quit completely.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was season 4 the Elemental?
No, that was before the no. So okay, so season 4 was Last Man Standing. That was the first time we got Goliath tier, like for example, the middle tier.
Yeah. So season 5 would have been Elemental then, was it?
Season 6 was Elemental. Season 5 was Cataclysm.
Bloody hell!
Cataclysm was season 6. Season 5, sorry, the one that we were in.
Yeah.
Season 4, I hated season 4. I'm not even gonna try and hold it back. I hated it. I thought it was one of the biggest letdown, and it probably contributed to the biggest reduction of players that this game's ever had. Not just because the ad glitch disappeared.
Yeah.
Because we could talk about that. The ad glitch disappeared, but there was a bunch of other shit that went down. I wasn't happy with 2K. I wasn't happy with Cat Daddy in general. Just being brutally honest, I wasn't happy with how that situation was, and it was only because of, again, I would like to refer to him as my 2K angel, Matt, who's a very good friend of mine, who kind of came to the rescue and sorted everything out. But I was so close. Like, oh god, it was like, yeah.
So,
man,
we can talk about the ad glitch in a second, but I want to get your opinion on this because I know I'll forget to ask this if I don't ask it now.
Yeah.
What was your opinion on season 2? With what they did and how did you feel about it?
Oh, I mean, I got a particularly big refund from Apple about it, so I'm fine. So I got a lot of the money I spent on towards the end of season 1 back, because they actually agreed and they did refund a lot of people. They screwed up big time. It was a massive mess up. I don't think that part of that side of things will ever forgive them, and that's one of the reasons why we can never have another reset. It will never ever happen.
Yeah.
The closest thing we'll get to a reset is them making a brand new game, but I don't think they will, because they've got the install base. By immediately resetting the install base, you risk losing 25-30 million people who've got the game installed, and it's not worth losing that many people, or a portion of those people who might be lapse players, and it could end up being messy. But that's the reason we'll never have a reset, is because of how they handled it. And I mean, it wasn't just how they handled it. It's like at the very beginning of like season 2, they had they didn't even tell anyone how to pro cards properly. But there was no guide to how to pro cards. It was like how you put the tokens on and stuff, but nowhere did it say you had to play all the games. And it was I was lucky enough that Val Jinx, who's a longtime friend of mine, Val Jinx told me, I've just found out that this is how you get if you play the games, you get the best stats.
Yeah.
But there was no tutorials, nothing on their website. Literally, there were some of the biggest, should we call them whales, the biggest spenders in the game who had got all legendary pros, and within 2 days they found out that all of them were misproed. They went to support, nope, nothing back.
I found that out because I was, at the time, I still am good friends with, I'm sure you remember, Fuji and Tom Sharpie YT.
Do you still speak to Fuji?
Yeah, I'm good friends with Fuji.
Oh, how is he?
He's good. He's loving FIFA. Well, for the most part, he's loving FIFA.
As much as you can love FIFA.
But yeah, he's great. I've known Fuji for 10 plus years, I'd say. So way before Supercard, I knew him and everything like that. So I was actually the one that got him and Tom, both of them, into Supercard. And then they started making content before me. But yeah, we were kind of in a call discussing about we were playing, and there was a couple of other people in the call that played as well. And then it just kind of came up with, wait, what's this on the card? And then we kind of figured it out. Oh, it was just like nobody pro'd anything wrong or like that. It was just kind of guesswork, and we kind of just figured it out. But getting back to the whole reset thing, I agree with you. They messed up massively by not telling anybody. But if they just told people, I think it would have been fine. And I think we'd be in a constant rotation.
Unfortunately, they also told one of their people, again, this is going back to their community manager, Brad, was allowed to go out publicly and say there is no Supercard 2.
Yeah.
And that was in May. And then out of nowhere. And it wasn't even they gave us a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month. It was literally a day.
Yeah.
It was just the next day. Let's talk on Monday. So
let's
reset
talk on Monday. And look, I do want to say, I personally have voiced my opinion on this a lot of times.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a reset as long as there's knowledge prior to it happening.
Yes.
And as long as you get some sort of loyalty reward crossing over. Like if you play, anyone who plays a full title game like a FIFA, like a Call of Duty, whatever it is, they always...
like 2K22, mate. The people are going to have to understand that at the end of 2K22, my faction is going to completely reset.
Yeah, exactly. Your VC is gone. All that stuff is gone. So it's just normal. That's how games work. We're used to that. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
But if they did that and they let everybody... I don't think it's going to happen now, for the record. I don't think it ever... I think you're right. I don't think it ever will happen now. But if they had have done that and they had to just let people know, I think if that happened, we would now be in a constant rotation where every season the game would reset, essentially.
Yep.
I think the best we're going to get is probably we're going to get to a stage, whether the game gets to this stage or not, where we're going to get another stat crunch, and I think that'll be the best we get. I don't think we're going to get a reset, and I agree with you. I don't think we'll ever get a Supercard 2 or whatever they will title it.
I mean, they could end up going to a console version, but I very much doubt it.
Yeah.
If anything, you're more likely to get my faction replacing Supercard.
Yeah. I was about to say.
And I still don't think that's ever going to happen. I still think Supercard has got way too many players, way too many fans. It'd be a Herculean effort to get to my faction anywhere near the size of the Supercard install base.
If they were going to do it, the best way to do it would have been to literally take Supercard and put it where my faction was. Yeah. But you could use your cards like Supercard cards for the matches. So you had to play Supercard to get cards, but you could use them in my faction, if that makes sense.
Yep.
That's the only way you could do it.
Although it came across at WrestleMania time that they were like virtual concepts as a visual concepts and Cat Daddy were actually competing for people's attention. Like it came across like it was like they weren't taking shit from anyone. It was they were like, oh hey, here's my faction, here's loads of content, and at the same time Supercard was going, well, look at my shiny thing, my thing's shinier. Look at this is all happening here, and then my faction would be like, oh this is happening, and here's our DLC. And Supercard's like going, oh crap, well here's free cards for free. And here's a new tier as well. And it was bonkers, and it did come across, and it still does come across, that there's a little bit of competition there.
I like that.
So I think we can only sort this out one way, and that is a big, good old-fashioned scrap. Just going to get the community manager of both Supercard and Cat Daddy in the middle of a ring.
In a Royal Rumble.
You
get them all
with weapons.
Weapons as well. Oh my god! How in the cell, man?
Get like maces and long swords
from Retribution.
Just have them go after each other.
Not mace from Retribution, then, no. Just
no.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to actually get people to throw mace.
Just have him in the ring. Just have him casually standing in the ring. Why not? Right,
you got Drew McIntyre's sword. No, not Drew McIntyre's sword. I've got an actual Drew McIntyre and just start hitting him.
Swing Drew around. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Right. Let's actually play a match.
Yes, I'm actually on a lobby now, so I'll invite you across.
Oh, yeah, invite me.
What would you like to play, my friend?
Anything you want. I don't care.
Oh, I'm gonna pick your poison.
Yeah, whatever you like. This is the stage where I'm gonna open the chat to questions, because I will be focusing on probably lose. I'm not very good at this game at all. I'll tell you that right now for free. I'm pretty bad at it, and that's not me making excuses. I'm just telling you, I do not expect anything fantastic from me. So yeah, chat. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll pull a couple of. If I miss any questions, sorry in advance. But if you do have any questions, please let us know them in the chat, and I'll ask JB. You follow football? Well, you already know I do, so I'll direct that towards you, JB. And I already know the answer. But who do you support?
Yes. For my sins, I support Arsenal.
Let's
not go there. Let's not go there.
Look, I can't say anything either, mate. Let's be real. I'm a Manchester United fan. Robski says it's taken nearly 2 hours, but we're.
Yeah, but at least we've known your shit. we spent half the season wondering if we were going to be good or not. You guys are just terrible, but you got Ronaldo.
Yeah, we're horrendous. Without Ronaldo, we'd be relegated probably.
Yeah, probably.
What's JB's favorite Supercard season? Here's a good question. What's your favorite season?
Favorite season? Honestly, at this point, I'd say this one. I think
agree.
it's been the nuts.
My favorite would be this or one, but I think one is nostalgia.
See, one is my worst. I made a video about it ages ago. I said it was the worst, but I said there's only one reason why it's the worst, and that is because it's got the least stuff to do.
I get
you had Exhibition, King of the Ring, Road to Glory, PCC, and for only like half the season you had Road to Glory. Like you only got ring domination towards the end of the season, and
two ring dom events, right? Wasn't it Sami Zayn and Undertaker?
Not just that, it was not even a good ring domination. It was a bastardization of the. It was terrible. It was like one of the. You guys think that like Over the Limit was bad. This was like next level terrible.
You know what? Bring back Over the Limit. I liked it. I just think it needs to run. I think it needs to run alongside another event. I think if it was running alongside a Road to Glory, for example, I think it'd be fine. I think it'd be perfect. But as an event on its own, it was horrendous because it just wasn't practical.
And the one time I did do it alongside other stuff, they made the points too high, so next to no one got it unless they spent like 20,000 Money in the Bank contracts. It was stupid. Sorry, I have to say Super Coins now.
Super Coins. Let's have another question.
What is your gamer tag, by the way?
Funky space T0WN space 49. It's on the top right hand corner of the stream if you struggle. But John Richards asks, as a fellow Cocker Spaniel owner, can you talk about Seb and Finn? How are the dogs?
They're good. Finley is behind me sleeping. And yeah, Sebastian is probably, I'm guessing, in the bed, just chilling out, waiting to go to sleep.
It's a good boy.
Because the fiance is getting ready for bed, so I'm guessing he's just kind of waiting for that.
So he's waiting for you, basically.
No, I think they know I'm not coming to bed straight away tonight because we're up doing this, and I've got like stuff to do afterwards. So I think they've all but given up the possibility of me coming to bed tonight properly. So they'll be sorting themselves out, but they'll be chilling.
They'll be chilling. To answer your question, John, the dogs are chilling. Robski asks, any hobbies outside of wrestling?
Yes. So I am a member of the NRA. I'm joking. I'm not. The I know that may be a little bit harsh to some people, but hey, just go over it. Seriously though, the real obviously I'm a big wrestling fan. Mm-hmm. I'm massively into anime as well. So that's another thing. Say that again?
I want to talk about that in a minute.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but continue.
Oh. Let me just get you added first to friends and community. There we go. Because I can't. Why can't I find how to add you? Because this should be so easy, and it's not.
You just go to friends and just add someone.
Yeah, trust me, it's not making it easy.
Okay, yeah, I've tried to do it, and I don't know how to do it. How the fuck do you add someone on this?
I'll find someone. There we go. Find someone.
Oh, right.
So search. So Funky.
Yeah, FUNKY space T0WN space 49. Yeah. So while you're doing that, what's your favorite anime?
Favorite anime? Oh, my favorite anime is a anime called Beastars.
I've never heard of it, won't I? No, I'm joking. I have heard of it. I have heard of it, but I've never watched it.
You got the penguin suit on. I love it.
Yeah. That's me.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that is my favorite anime, like by a country mile. Other than my Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Okay. That is also one of my top ones.
Is there an anime that I have to add you first. Is there an anime that you've watched that you would recommend to someone who is maybe someone who watches anime but they might not have heard of it? Sorry.
Obviously, Beastars would be the first one I'd say because, like, trust me, there's the first thing that people are going to say when they see it is they're going to go, "Oh my god, this is a furry anime." You're not a furry if you watch it. Okay, I'm just pointing this out there. Okay. I've already not sold it to anyone. Everyone's just going to be like, "Oh my god!"
Anime and not hentai. Yeah.
No, it's definitely 100% not that.
Okay. Just
what you will find on Rule 34 is your own doing. Okay.
Just making sure.
Are you showing up as offline, by the way?
No, I shouldn't be.
Strange.
Am I? I might be. I can fix it. Hang on.
Yeah, you'll show up offline.
Watch me try to fix how I show up as offline.
I'd also say if you're into like kind of slice of life anime, then I'd say Agretzko is a good one. That's one that a lot of people know, but not enough people. Yeah, Agretzko is also fun. If you wanted to be a little bit less serious and a bit more cartoony than that one, those probably be the two that I'd suggest. But you got the ones that everyone that I know loves either one of the versions of Full Metal Alchemist, or My Hero Academia, or
My Hero Academia. I'm actually watching
Seven Deadly Sins.
My favorite is
Finding Neverland is good as well.
Finding Neverland, okay. But see, my favorite's Very Basic Bitch. Very Basic Bitch. My favorite is Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, which is very basic. I know, it's so general and so well known, but it's my favorite.
Sorry, I got that wrong. I was thinking about Johnny Depp stuff, by the way, and that's a movie. Sorry, The Promised Neverland. I got it wrong.
Promised Neverland.
Yep,
Okay.
The Promised Neverland is the one you want to be watching. No, Finding Neverland is a movie that Johnny Depp's in.
Okay.
Because obviously of all the stuff going on. By the way, we stand Johnny Depp.
Yes, we do.
Screw Amber Heard.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Except worse.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I am a Dragon Ball.
I don't even know if that's PG.
I don't even know that. I grew up with Dragon Ball. That's why it's always going to be my favorite. But to suggest one to you,
I've never seen it, and I don't want to see it.
You've never seen Dragon Ball?
I've never watched a single episode of Dragon Ball from start to finish. It looks terrible. The voice acting is horrible, and I am aware that apparently the more recent ones have been like the latter ones are much better.
You should try the movies on Netflix.
There's too much lore, man. There's too much.
There's a lot. I wouldn't recommend if to anyone who's interested in anime. By the way, probably lost half of the chat. But to anyone that's interested in anime, if you're going to start off and if you've not seen Dragon Ball, I'd recommend starting with the movies. You won't have a full grasp of the characters, but the movies are just generally better paced than the shows. If you were to start the show and you were to try watch the show all the way through, there's a lot of filler. There's fights that, you know the meme, there's fights that can go on for 10 episodes. But I would recommend checking out the movies. But there's another one I wanted to recommend to you. It is only one season of an anime, but it's incredibly good. It's called Juni Tyson Zodiac War, I think it's called. But it's brilliant. Anyone who likes anime, I will recommend this to them because I loved it. There is only one season of it, but it's fantastic. It's so good. I would recommend it to anybody who's interested in anime.
I've just searched that up actually. It's
very, very good. Highly recommend it. Right, I'm going to get more questions from the chat because I just realized I've ignored a lot and we have a lot here. What is your favorite WrestleMania match?
All right. Favorite WrestleMania match. Whew.
Do you want me to stall for you? I can stall.
Yeah, stall for a second, just whilst I think about that.
Yeah, you can think about it. I'll answer mine. Chat, you probably already know my favorite WrestleMania match of all time. I am not stalling, by the way, by keeping talking. My favorite WrestleMania match of all time is Shawn Michaels. To nobody's surprise, most likely, it is a Shawn Michaels match. But which Shawn Michaels match, chat? You ask. Is it the ladder match versus Razor Ramon? No. Is it the WrestleMania match versus? Well, it is cursed WrestleMania match, Raw WrestleMania match. Is it WrestleMania 25 versus The Undertaker? No. Is it 26? No. So what is it, here you ask? It's Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Oh, that was amazing.
That is my favorite WrestleMania match. The other two, 10 and 25 are second and third, probably.
I still can't see you, by the way, online.
No?
No.
Let me invite you. Are you online?
Okay. I'm online.
Okay, let me go into a lobby and you can answer.
Can you see me online?
Can I just join you?
You should be able to.
No, I can't
I've
see
just
you online.
exited.
Isn't this thing where it glitches out when you just add someone and you have to restart your console for them to show up? Doesn't that do that weird thing with Xbox?
Let me turn it off and I'll turn it back on again.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'm pretty sure.
Turn off console. There you go.
Yeah, I'll restart. So yeah, you can answer your favorite match, and then I'll have some other questions for you when you answer that.
I mean, I could be boring and just say Rock versus Stone Cold.
17.
At the WrestleMania 17 was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Not an Eddie
there's
match.
a lot of options. There's a lot of options. I mean, personally, the match I've reacted the most to was WrestleMania 31, Brock versus Roman. and Seth Rollins with the cash-in
Oh,
was
okay,
one of my favorites. I reacted the most to that than I have done for most Manias.
Okay.
Because they beat the living shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Like if you go back and watch it now, and see anyone who doubts what I say, I'm not joking. Like you watch all the Roman Reigns bouts now with Brock Lesnar, they beat the living shit out of each other. It was not funny. So I would say that. I'd say either Rock versus Austin, WrestleMania 17, or see, I would go for an Eddie match, but the only Eddie match that I could really think of would be Eddie versus Angle, Mania
Yeah, that was
20.
a brilliant match. That was when he took the boot off, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great match. I think a lot of Eddie's best matches weren't that Manias.
No.
I remember the one with Ray. That was a good one. But
the one with Ray was would have been classic if it wasn't for Ray's mask constantly falling off.
Yeah.
Because that screwed up a couple of the moves. And because it was the start of a feud, it was kind of like the AJ Nakamura thing, where everyone was expecting like a 5-star classic, and it was just because it was the beginning.
Yeah.
They didn't do what like FTR did of like, instead of them starting the feud, it's just, hey, let's just like beat the shit out of each other and get a 7-star match. No, because it was the start of a process. And it was going to go into like a much larger feud. That's why it was a kind of like a 3.5, 4-star instead of like a 10-star classic Meltzer Tokyo Arena, etc.
Right, another question here for you from Dane. Well, to both of us apparently. Has there ever been a tier that you felt that you'd done everything and you could retire in Supercard?
Cards in the game. I think that was one. I was very close to. That's another one where I was like, can I really do much else? Like I was gonna go proper like not serious for a bit. That was probably the one that I could probably put my finger on and say, yeah, I could have easily started chilling out then and relaxing.
Yeah, I get you.
So, but here we are.
So the next question, Robski wants your favorite Pokemon. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Lugia.
Lugia, interesting.
Hands down, Lugia.
Okay, everybody always thinks mine's weird.
What's yours?
Coughing.
Everyone's got their favorite.
Yeah, what's wrong with coughing, chat? I told someone the other day my favorite is coughing, and they said, really? Nothing wrong with coughing. Hey, look at his Google
because
image.
Everyone expects it to be a legendary.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, if it isn't freaking, if it isn't Deoxys or Rayquaza, you're sorry. Freaking noob.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my favorite Pokemon is not Dark Charizard or. Do you know what I mean? No, it's coughing. Okay.
Mega Charizard. Why?
Google image him and tell me he's not the best Pokemon. He just has a big stupid smile on his face. Leave him alone. Right, next question. What? Here's a loaded question. What moment made you say, "Wow, I made it"?
I've got you, by the way, online. I found you now.
Perfect.
What moment made me say, "Wow, I made it"?
Yeah.
Going to the WWE Performance Center.
Okay.
That was when the second I walked into there, I was like, well, shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is like next level.
Yeah.
That was the moment where I think I kind of like you could have left me there and I'd be still there for a week. I'd just be watching people. I was fascinated, absolutely fascinated.
There's something I wanted to bring this up earlier on, but to anyone who's a regular viewer will know I have a terrible memory and I forgot to bring this up. But speaking of the Performance Center, you actually, correct me if I'm wrong, you used to wrestle yourself, or you trained to wrestle.
Yes, I did.
So tell us a little bit about that, and then I'm going to get back to the chat's question. So I don't know a whole lot about this. All I know is that you trained to wrestle, but then I think I remember you saying you got hurt, but I might be wrong.
Yep, I'll create a lobby, by the way.
Okay.
For this, and I'll send you an invite.
No problem.
So I started off as a hobby. Thought, you know what? The worst thing I can do is try.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the worst that can happen? Got really addicted to it. Got stronger and stronger. Started going to the gym. Lost a hell of a lot of weight. Like I was probably half the size I am now. In terms of my strength was crazy at the time. Like I could hold up some of my own body weight in a standing suplex, like held upright, pretty much, without any worries. It wouldn't just be like the bringing them up; it'd be like the holding them there, like
Bobby Lashley style.
Yeah, like literally like a stalling suplex. Yeah. Stalling. So the basis of it was it was going really well. I started doing a couple of matches, and I then decided to go start doing the gym more frequently, more like it was starting to really pick up. And one day I was on the curls machine.
Yeah.
So butterfly curls machine, and screwed up my shoulder, and it just it's never got better. So yeah, I had to stop unless I was going to pay a shed load of money to get it done. Which it to do what it was going to do, it was going to cost like tens of thousands of pounds to get a private, if not more. So yeah, I basically in one maneuver, I torn both 2 out of 3 tendons in my shoulder. I didn't even know at the time. It just felt like it was a burning sensation. And yeah, now I've lived with it. It's fine, doesn't hurt. But like, if I put the two, I can't lift with it basically compared to anywhere near compared to my left hand. And my left hand is my left arm is way stronger, and that's like my weak arm.
Bloody hell.
So yeah, I literally I was told by someone that I would never be able to win an arm wrestling match, potentially even against a child, ever again. Because it's that bad. Like I can pick things up. The second I use those kind of
muscles,
those kind of muscles in my shoulder,
that's rough.
No chance.
I've never had any sort of injury that bad, thankfully for me anyway. Another question here from the chat. They've asked who is the best AEW wrestler. I'm gonna ask who's your favorite AEW wrestler.
I can't say anyone else but CM Punk. He's been my favorite for since like 2008.
Yeah, that's my answer
and
as well.
Yeah, he's always been my favorite. There's never been anyone else.
Here's an interesting one from Mike the Champ. He asks, "What's the best and worst moment for you in Supercard?"
Personally or game wise?
You can answer either.
Okay. Now I'll ask them to because I'll be giving too much away. I'll let them choose personally or game wise.
Chat, personally or game wise. The chat is just like I'm just at the chat where they're talking about anime now, so I'm way behind.
Everyone's talking about anime.
Yeah. Ronan Turner asked, "Do you remember him?" There's a question while I stall and get.
Yes, I do. I do know Ronan Turner. What's up, man?
Shout out to Ronan. People are going crazy that you've never seen DBZ, Dragon Ball Z. You're using Kermit, okay.
Kermit versus Barney.
Kermit versus Barney. Okay, here's a question from
you with your 99 rated stuff. What are you doing?
I'm literally picking. What are you doing? It's Barney. Matt asks, least favorite wrestler currently and why? So
least favorite wrestler?
Yeah, that can be someone that you just don't enjoy or someone that you just hate. So it can be you hate them because they're bad or you just don't enjoy them.
Corey, did you ever imagine what it felt like to withstand
Oh.
Yeah, straight into the Hurricanrana.
What the worst thing is, I forget some of the buttons. So long since I've actually played a match physically.
Hey!
I'm realizing that I should have picked someone quicker.
Oh no! No! Oh no!
That's it, Barney, get him! Get the oh bloody hell! I went for a splash.
Commit a frog and
oh, big reversal, Barney.
Oh,
let's
reversal!
Go.
Reversal!
Let's go.
Okay, rest that I can't get behind. Right. I'll have to give a recent answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Until he's had his feud with Bobby Lashley, I saw nothing in Amos.
I still don't.
I think now he's starting to have this feud with Bobby Lashley. He's starting to really come out of his shell a little bit.
He's to me he's very. I don't necessarily think he's better or worse, but he's very Braun Strowman-ish to me.
How is that? He hasn't got a face.
Who hasn't got a face?
I can't see Barney's face.
Barney's got a face. Barney's got a great face. So yeah, catch it. Oh, I've got to miss.
So oh no!
Mine would be Dana Brooke. I don't know what it is. I just can't get behind it. I just don't.
I want Dana Brooke to have success so bad.
Oh,
what happened there?
I missed. Oh God, you're so slow, Barney.
Oh God.
Right, let me try to get another question here.
But if I was going to say to anyone recently, I'd say Amos.
Okay.
Afterwards, Joe Gacy.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of NXT.
Poor man's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
not sure why they're going the direction they're going with him. It's cool, but I just wish it hadn't been done before, because then it'd be like it'd be really interesting.
I've seen clips, and that's all I've seen, and it doesn't look good. But a lot.
Don't get me wrong, he's great. He's great. It's just the whole aura of it is just like we've seen this all before. It's basically Undertaker versus.
Let's be real. We've seen it before. We've seen it before and done better as well.
Yes.
Which is the problem. I think if it was new and fresh, or even better than the
frog
previous
splash!
Here, I'll pick you up.
How can you do that?
I'm gonna help you up. Oh, Barney, you missed a clothesline. Oh, we both missed.
Oh no!
Get wrecked. I'm gonna break that shoulder. Can you do your move, please, Barney? Bloody hell! The chat are just now talking about guessing my favourite match.
What happened there?
I don't know what the hell just happened there. I won't lie to you.
I don't even know what happened.
Uh-oh. Get up. Right, I'm going to have to try defend myself here, but also try to get you another question. Question for JB. Have I ever heard of Twitch Prime? And have you used it on your favourite Twitch streamer?
Oh, tadpole.
So,
tadpole jump.
Damien's trying to get you to do a Twitch Prime ad read. For the looks of it.
Oh, spear!
Uh-oh. Barney's in trouble.
With the spear.
Barney's in trouble. I'm blaming that for me scrolling for a question and nothing else. No other reason.
So say that question again.
Do
I know what Twitch Prime is?
Yeah, he was trying to get you to do a Twitch Prime sub or Twitch Prime plug.
Oh, there's this wonderful thing called Twitch Prime, and you can subscribe to your favorite streamer completely for free of charge, because the first month of Amazon Prime is free, and that's what you link. And I don't know how I'm talking and managing to beat the hell out of Mr. Funky, because you're getting beaten up by a frog. No. How's it feel, Funks?
I don't know how many times I have to press the buttons for you to do the move I'm trying to make you do, but bloody do it.
Ow!
Yeah, this one's for you.
Oh no. Knee to the face.
Won't lie to you, tried to do my finisher there, and he started doing a comeback for some reason. Why? I don't know. Oh, that's why, because I was pressing the wrong button for the finisher.
Oh no.
Yeah, get up, I'm going to help you up. You ready? Am I going to hit my finisher? No, I'm not. No. Get trolled. Okay.
Oh no.
I've wasted my finisher. Oh, spear! I've been speared. I'm down and out. Not quite 5 stars yet, the match. 3.5. We're almost at 4. Okay, well, I can't reverse that either. While you're beating me up, let me get another question.
Yep.
Have you been... Here's a question. Have you ever been tempted to...
An exclamation mark free sub. Subscribe to Funky on Twitch Prime.
Yeah, exclamation mark
And then
free
whilst
sub.
you're there,
Thank
subscribe
you.
to me when you're done.
Yeah, thank you, chat. Appreciate it. Me
On
first,
OnlyFans.
Me first. Exclamation mark OnlyFans in the chat. I have that, but it's a command to subscribe. Have you ever, John Richards asked, have you ever been tempted to quit? I'll ask, he asked Twitter, but I'm going to ask social media. Has there ever been a social media that you've been tempted to quit? Oh, I see.
Yes.
I'm guessing you want me to go out of the ring.
Yes.
I struggled to actually figure out how to get out of the ring there for a second. So, have you ever been tempted to quit social media, and why, and what social media was it?
Twitter, multiple times because it's a cesspool.
Oh, 100%.
It's not even the wrestling side of things. The wrestling side of things is kind of, it's just in general, like there's just some people you can't talk to.
Yeah.
And it's not, if you get too into the hole, if you get in like stuck in the hole, what are you doing to my table? God damn it.
I couldn't figure out how to bring the chair into
Onto
the ring.
the chair! Onto the chair!
Get up, Barney! Oh, this is a two-time Royal Rumble winner, Barney.
Oh, no. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Ow. Oh, shoulders.
Barney's, he's at it now, Barney. He's at it now. Go on, pick him up.
Oh, reversed.
Okay, here's a question. Someone says, I thought you liked Charmander. Everybody likes Charmander, no?
Everyone loves it. Anyone who doesn't like Charmander is a menace to society.
Okay, oh crap, I pressed the wrong button.
2. Oh.
I was pressing B without realising. Robski asks, what do you feel is your best Twitch moment up to this point? That's a good question. Your best or your most memorable?
Oh, what is going on here? Oh. Okay, so best Twitch moment.
Don't say
probably. I mean, there's a lot of them. I think the moment I realized that I was actually starting to build a bit more of a community which was I'd say about last year. I started to get like this idea, this aura that I was building something instead of it just being.
That's quite recent.
Another. Yeah, because beforehand it was good. Don't get me wrong, but like there was moments, there were streams and stuff. But
yeah.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
back up!
Whoa! What the heck?
God, I'm back down. How many finishers do you have? What the hell? Get up, Barney.
These aren't finishers. I'm
yeah,
just
but
rolling.
you have 2 saved. Uh-oh. Chat, I feel like he's trying to put me to the table here, and I don't like it.
Okay,
I'm back up!
Jesus!
Oh, God. Every time I get back up... Oh, I didn't press Y there because I was looking at the chat.
But I think the community side of things was the best.
Okay, Mr. Same move over and over again.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone for the table. Right. When you're ready to stop dying, I'll join you at the top of the cell.
I don't know how to get out of the ring. Or how to get out of the cell. How do I get out of the cell? How do I get out of the ring?
I'll show you if you come close enough.
No, you're going to put me through the cell. Let me
Totally,
figure out how to get out of the ring first, and then... Is it LT?
I'll B.
Or B. Oh, there we go. Like the big show.
See, now I feel like I'm taking advantage of a child.
No. I just forget the buttons. That's how tired I am.
Like I feel like you're like I don't know, like a 6-year-old on like Xbox Live.
No, like we went to. Well, in my defense, there was a 2K22 tournament that like they had, and I was at that, and I was put into a triple threat cage match. Wasn't told the rules, and the guy put a submission on me, and I said, "Oh, you can't pin or submit in a cage match." I didn't try, and and I got that was fluke, by the way, and I got submitted. I'm trying to exit, so that was great. Get out of the way, JB. I'm trying to climb the cage.
No.
So yeah, best/favorite Twitch moment.
Okay, so I'll say probably the
Okay.
moment where I realized that there was getting more of a community being made instead of it just being kind of like doing Twitch streams as well. It's like where I started to realize that I wasn't doing Twitch as a side thing anymore.
Yeah, it was your job.
It was now it was a it was not just part of YouTube. It was becoming like the main thing I did because the community was there.
Yeah.
In terms of the best stream, did you say best stream as well?
No, but best stream moment.
Oh, best stream moment. Ooh, okay. Best stream moment will be, I think when we.
Ooh.
Oh! He's so close to the top of the cage. Oh no! What's going on? Oh!
Big neck breaker, Barney. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No! Oh! Last ride!
Chat, I'm going for it. Can I not pin up here? Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I've been scammed. I've been scammed. I've been scammed. Get off.
No.
Oh, wait, what? Do I have to, like, throw you off the edge or something?
Yes.
Can I put you through it?
Off it. Oh, ow. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, let me figure out how to do this.
Oh, no. That's the side. Oh, backbreaker. Ah, Jesus.
This man has 3 finishers. Saved up. I'm trying to put him through the cell or throw him off the edge, but it's not working. Uh-oh. Big reversal. DDT. Back up.
Oh, and ow.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, I didn't even hit you there. What? You just fell out. You dive, ref. Yellow card. Wait,
oh, God. What about?
What?
Oh, it's broken.
Ah! Uh-oh. I'm being hit with a finisher here, haven't I?
Oh, no. No.
No! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, chat. It's game over. I'm dead. Now, if you don't jump off, you're a puss. Uh-oh. Okay, Shane McMahon. What the hell? Get up, Barney. Get up, Barney.
He's going for it again.
No, I'm up.
Oh no, you're back up. Oh, God.
I'm back
Seriously,
up.
stay
Barney,
down.
he's like Michael Myers, I'm telling you. It won't let me climb the cage, though. Maybe I have to go around here.
My God, Barney is dead. He's dead. He's dead.
He loves you, you love him. Let's go, Barney. Climb!
But yeah, it was about last year. Biggest milestone. I think getting the Twitch drops last time because I wasn't involved in the Twitch drops the first couple of times for reasons that I can go into, but it's difficult. Let's just say that
We can avoid that.
We can avoid that if some people are not going to want to hear that kind of stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh.
What the fuck just happened? What was that? That's a fucking anime finishing move if I've ever seen one.
Oh!
That one, not so much. Come on, Barney. Barney's let me down in this match, I won't lie to you. He's very slow. I can see why he's only won 2 Rumbles and not anymore. Uh-oh. I might be bait.
Oh, Selena Del Sol!
Kalisto's move.
That's ironic.
Are you excited for Twitch drops this time?
Very, yes, very. Because it brings a lot of people who don't play the game often.
Yeah. Brings some
But yeah,
eyes
going
like
back
you
to
wish
the
would
Twitch
stay
drops.
around.
Yeah, the first Twitch drops, I think, just kind of gave me the confidence to say that I almost like, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea.
Oh,
Jesus!
Barney's no energy. Or did I fall down because of the hole? I think I fell down.
Listen, Barney, I don't want no hugs.
Oh!
Oh!
Look how slow he is. He couldn't even get a punch on.
Oh!
Stop. No. Uh-oh. Close. I need you to get up, Barney. Wait, is that fixed again? No, it's not. Get up, Barney. What? You're just constant state of knocked out.
Drag him. Oh god, I can't drag you anymore. I've got no stamina. The frog has no stamina.
Don't worry, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Barney's up. Don't fall off the edge, Barney. Bloody hell. Oh, dodged. Oh, bloody hell. This is someone who doesn't playing against someone who plays my faction 320 games, he said, chat. So bear that in mind before you start judging. This does not count towards pack battles.
Oh, come on. He's got to go in there.
Crap. Right. Kyle Drake has another question for you here.
Yep.
Ask JB if he could book a WrestleMania match for next year. This is a good question. For next year with any superstar from any company and of all time.
Oh god!
Barney's just took a dive off the ring or the cage for no reason. So you could book any WrestleMania match using any wrestlers.
Hey, looks like I committed suicide.
I'm getting up first, chat. This is where I win. This is where I win, chat. Watch. This is where I win.
Oh, he's committed.
Watch. Look, I'm gonna go into the ring. No, I can't get into the ring because you're in the way.
Oh no!
Oh, what the hell? So you can book any WrestleMania match using anyone.
Anyone from any company.
Yeah, that has. They say of all time as well. So you can literally use two wrestlers. Any wrestlers.
Oh, we're going up the ramp, are we?
No, we're not. I'm going into the ring. I just need to figure out how to actually get it back into the ring. Enter. There we go. Get in the fucking ring, Barney, what are you doing, mate? Spamming RB and he's just standing still. So yeah, if you can book any match using any wrestlers of all time, who would it be? And you can do a multi-man if you want to.
So this is any wrestlers, so alive or dead?
Yeah. We'll allow it. We'll do one for both. You can do one that's strictly wrestlers active right now, and then one that's any wrestlers ever, which I think is fair.
He gets back into the ring.
I'm hulking up.
God, that's.
Do you want me to stall
See,
again?
the best wrestlers for me aren't necessarily the best people or the best, shall we say?
No, that's fine. You're booking who would you like to see?
I would love to see the New Day versus Cody Rhodes and no, not Cody Rhodes. Sorry, I'd like to see the New Day versus the Bloodline. Like a proper feud WrestleMania in a Hell in a Cell match or an Elimination Chamber, 3 versus 3.
Okay.
Because they have had some of the best matches in WWE history.
Yeah, the use of
in the Hell in a Cell
matches are insanely good.
Yeah, I would love to see that. That's an active roster. You hold. If I had to choose someone, if it was like not, if we're talking legend status, for anyone, I'd love to see a. Oh, goodness,
there's so many for that one. Like,
I'm gonna go Seth and Eddie.
Seth and Eddie, interesting.
Seth and Eddie would do.
Yeah, but that'd be a great match.
6-7 star or AJ Styles and Eddie Guerrero. I think Seth and Eddie would do a better job.
Styles Guerrero might have happened. No, it wouldn't have. He would have been, I think, a year or two after in WCW, right?
Because CM Punk Eddie Guerrero happened.
Oh, it did, yeah. That was on the indie scene. I remember Eddie was like IC champ or something like that, wasn't he?
And Eddie gave him loads, like a couple pieces of advice he kept for.
Oh, I'm styling and profiling. See,
starting profiling on a red body.
Oh no! He waited. He timed that, chat. You seen that? He cheated. He's going for the pin. Oh, it's over. For God's sake! I was just standing there taunting for 10 minutes. See, my all-time.
What a way to commit a crime.
Oh God! Don't say that. My all-time, I have 2. I'm cheating. I'm cheating with the all-time one. I'm taking 2. It's Shawn versus Eddie.
Yep.
And because we were supposed to get it and we never got it.
Yep.
Can we play another round with different people, or do we have to back out and change match and all that nonsense?
Oh, I've been banned from the chat. Did you just ban me?
I didn't ban you. Did a mod ban you because you won? Probably. A mod probably banned you because you won.
Don't give up my day job.
Yeah, bloody hell, chat. I haven't scrolled down that far. I'm still way up the chat reading questions. But yeah, my all-time would be, I'm taking two, and I'm cheating, chat, I don't care, would be Sean versus Eddie and Brett versus Kurt. So Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle and Sean versus Eddie, because I just want that. And as right now, I'd love to see... I'd love to... Do you know what? It's an out there one. I'd love to see this Roman Reigns, this version of Roman, versus CM Punk.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I would love that.
I'd like to see this version of Roman versus Stone Cold.
Yeah, I'm not that interested. I'm not a Kenny Omega fan. I'm not saying he's bad.
Kenny and Seth would be.
Kenny and Seth would be amazing.
Time.
Yeah, I'd also like to see
best matches of all time, but they'd hate each other.
Yeah, I'd also like to see a proper Nakamura AJ match, like in WWE, but I don't think we're ever going to get that.
No.
Unfortunately. Right, let me scroll down to find more questions. Bloody hell, how far up the chat am I? I've read that one just now. Can you both do Survivor? We're not doing Survivor right now. Strowman, sorry. What's your favorite? Hang on, let me try to read this question. What favorite JB pay-per-view and match at his pay-per-view, not including Big Four pay-per-view? I'm thinking he's asking what's your favorite pay-per-view match that's not from the Big Four. I think that's what he is asking. That's a difficult question because there's
can it come from Raw or SmackDown?
Yeah, it can come from anything.
Okay, Cena versus Shawn Michaels.
1 hour long match.
Yep.
See,
absolute classic.
Mine might be that, but it also might be Punk Cena at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Just because of the whole atmosphere. Dale, what's going on, man? Thank you for the gifted sub, by the way. I appreciate that.
Woo.
But yeah, I regularly. That's one of the things. Are you waiting for me to pick Superstar, by the way? Sorry.
No, I still got to pick mine.
Okay. That's one of the things I will regularly go back and watch. Is just that entrance of CM Punk coming out in that that arena for that match. It's just fucking incredible. I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again.
No,
I don't.
But I'll tell you this now: if you want a similar feeling, if you've ever known CM Punk for a long time, which I know you have, the match against MJF, the entrance.
Oh yeah.
CM Punk was. I honestly, when I watch it, time stops. Yeah, time stops whenever you watch that. I swear, brilliant. Time stops.
Do you know what's weird? While we're on the subject, they still haven't uploaded that entrance on its own, which is wild to me. The fact that they haven't just cut that entrance of CM Punk and uploaded it on its own to their YouTube channel, because they would get millions of views on it. It's too late now. But they never did. They never just clipped the entrance and uploaded it on its own. So all the entrances when you Google it are fan versions, which is annoying. Yeah.
I think they're probably to do with the licensing.
I'd imagine that's the only thing I could think of, yeah.
You got Charmander. It looks the same as this.
Just wait until you see Charmander. Trust me.
Okay.
Just wait until you see Charmander. My question is, JB, how did you meet Paddy? Oh, bless Paddy. How did you meet Paddy? Was he annoying in your chat?
One day, in a town called Kickapoo.
Flavor Town.
In Flavor Town. It was a long ass fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. That there was it was to we knew each other through other people, and we just started to we just got along with each other, and then I was looking for an editor, and he's like, "Hey, give it a try. I'd like to give it a try." And I shit you not when I say this right. Bless him, he did so well, but his PC couldn't render for anything. It was going to be like 13 hours to render it.
Yeah.
Than what he'd done. So he said, like, I'll come back to people once I got a better PC. So he got a better PC for himself to edit.
What a man.
So that he could have a go. And since then, that's how it's been. But me and him have been friends ever since we met, basically.
And they lived happily ever after.
Yeah. No.
Right, we'll make this the last match, by the way, JB. So whoever wins this,
that's absolutely fine.
Whoever wins this one wins. I'm looking for more.
Wins the World Championship.
Hey, yo.
This again, chat. This does not count towards pack battles.
Really, it doesn't count towards pack battles.
No, this is nothing got to do with pack battles.
Okay, I see how it is.
With Twitch shops comes a subathon. Robsky says, and with a subathon comes 100k. Are you doing a subathon for Twitch shops?
I wasn't, but I have issues basically with health related stuff that means I can't do stream for too long. For tiredness purposes, like I can go from being basically alive to being like almost dead tired, and I just don't want to risk it.
I'm not going to ask you to speak too much about that because that's personal. But
no, it's just basically I'll be honest. If you want to know, I can say, but it's fine.
I think I know what it is, but it's up to you if you want to say it. Because I have a friend that suffers from the same thing, so I think I know what it is. But if you want to say it, you can say it. It's up to you.
Just meds, being on medication, antidepressants. Basically, they for anxiety-based stuff is it takes the energy out of you, and you can be fine one moment, and the next moment you just need to sleep. It could be for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes. I could stream for 10, 12 hours, and then suddenly
crash,
bang,
gone.
So it's something I'd love to do. I've done charity streams beforehand, but I've done nothing since, and that's the only reason I don't do longer streams is because of that. Otherwise, I'd be going crazy.
I was smiling while you were saying that, but I promise that's only because someone in the chat had said, "Oh my God, Barney has 9 lives."
I'm trying to. I've got a really good person. I just can't find them.
Who is it? Or do you not want it to be spoiled? Do you want it to be?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay,
no.
well, don't spoil it. I'll find more questions and stall time. Okay, it's been asked. Wrestling for life. I have another question. When's the next pack battle? I will agree. I will agree to do a pack battle in the next tier. I don't think there's any point doing it now.
The next pack battle is on this Sunday coming up because the stupid name they decided to use for it.
Correct.
So
Pack War.
The next pack war or pack attack. That's the two names I've come up with.
Okay.
Will be whenever Funks wants it.
Yeah, next tier we'll do a pack attack. Sorry.
So I actually might get a chance to beat you again.
I'll agree to do a pack. And now, chat, when we upload this pack attack, that's gonna take me a while to not call it pack battle. when we upload this, if it doesn't get 1,000 likes in the first hour, you're never gonna get another.
It's never happening again.
Never happening again. So for all the complaining you've done, you better support it. I like that, Del. What's your favorite faction of all time? Any company? That's a good question. I like that. Kermit again. Oh, the Fiend. Is that really what you were looking for? The Fiend.
I was going to go with someone else, but I decided to go with this because it's like the most realistic one.
Who are you going to go with?
Possibly find. I was gonna go with Ronald McDonald, but Ronald McDonald, or it was going to be what's his name, Gordon Ramsay, but I can't find him.
Gordon Ramsay. Sure. You picked. Oh, yeah. The Fiend has a glitch thing, and it's showing us that.
Say again.
It's showing the Fiend is Kermit the Frog for me, and
Yes.
Charmander is Barney. Charmander evolved.
Into Barney the dinosaur.
Fiend's looking shredded.
Hello, my name is Charmander. Oh God,
What's
that is
happened to his
oh
face?
my God, that's actually amazing. That is a.
What's happened to your face? Charmander. Uh-oh. Charmander used Ember. It was super effective. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Big Pele kick. Let's go. Oh, Charmander's on fire. Pun not intended. So, yeah, favorite faction of all time.
Favorite faction of all time. Oh, Evolution.
Evolution. Interesting.
Yep.
Not NWO, not DX. Evolution.
Nope. Evolution.
See, oh crap. Can I cheat and say original NWO? Because when they
Yeah,
started
that's fine.
adding everyone in, no, thank you.
That's why it wasn't the NWO.
Yeah. So I feel like that's
I mean,
kinda
technically,
cheating.
I could say the New Day, but I don't see them as a faction
Yeah.
because they've never had more than 3 members.
If the chat says I'm cheating, I'm picking the Heart Foundation. That's my
I
other
can
one.
respect that.
That's my other one.
What the heck is Charmander doing?
Charmander's a boss. Here, look. I'll let you get up.
He's huge.
I'll do this. Uh-oh. He's charging. He might evolve into fucking... Oh, Charlino. No, I'm there. All right, let me get another question. This is not a question, but someone in the chat, Leon in the chat just said, oh. He's just seen someone put a slice of cheese on a Nutella bread. What the fuck? Imagine Eddie versus Punk. Okay,
well,
good.
that's not cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was cheesy.
Literally.
Sorry, chat, don't leave. Come on, get up, Charmander. What's wrong with you? Maybe he's tired. Get the Pokeball out.
Oh, reverse.
Hit it in reverse with the... Oh, God. Wait, why is it telling me I have a signature when I don't have a signature? Oh, no. It's not telling me. It's doing that charge comeback thing. I don't need that. Well done, Charmander. Smashed it, mate. Well done. There you go.
Oh, Pele kick. I hate when they call it Pele kick. It's Pele kick.
I know, yeah. That does my head in.
Oh,
Well done.
okay. We both missed.
Thank you for playing all the stream loots, by the way, chat. I appreciate all the sound alerts. Thank you. Yeah. Right, watch this. Charmander's with the beat his ass. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, we're gonna go for the headbutt.
No, another Pele kick. Because that's all that seems to be working for me. Oh, he missed the kick.
Oh, ow.
Dodge out of the way. Boom! Go on, Charmander. For God's sake, every kick I do, you bloody reverse.
Oh,
What the hell just happened there? There's another Pele.
correct, mate. Oh,
I don't think I
hello.
got you that time. Oh, Charmander just went for a choke.
Know
slam.
your place, Charmander. Know your place.
Did not work. Oh, aliens. Right, I'm scrolling. I'm looking for more questions. If JB could... Oh, that's a good question, Del. If JB could put together a new faction, who would it be? Who would you put in? If you were creating a new faction, who would you put in it?
Shut up, bitch.
For God's sake, Momsky. I have a sound alert that's The Rock saying, shut up, bitch, and he just played it after he asked that question.
Oh, sis.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even see that happen. Get up, Charmander! Hey, he's up! Oh, what the? He's just ran into
Get
a head.
down.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. Okay. No need for this.
You're too small for my attacks.
Let's go, Charmander.
Oh.
Okay, or not. You know what? Or not, Charmander.
Man,
Mandible Claw. Don't tap out, Charmander. What do I need to press? Oh, it's a pin! What the? Wasn't expecting that.
Big
all right.
Ransom
I'll let you go.
999 played this card.
It's bad to take advantage. Oh, ow. Okay, I was gonna rip you a new one then.
Charmander off the top rope. Oh, that's poor behavior. That is. You just ran away. You did a Samoa Joe. Just ran away
Pele kick.
for the 18th time this match.
You see his head. The amount of times you kicked it. Oh, ow. Dang. This is Mario. You don't get some extreme height. Oh no! What is this? 1916.
Let's go, Charmander. So yeah, if you had to create a faction, who would be in your faction?
Okay, so I would have.
Let's limit it. You can have a maximum of 5. I think that's fair. I don't think you're allowed more than 5.
Okay.
You can also I'll allow you to take an existing faction and add. So you can take a Judgment Day, for example, and add 2 people to it if you wanted to. Or you can take the Bloodline and add people to that if you want. What the fuck, Charmander? Another Pele kick. There you go. Oh, look at that. He's afraid. I'm the new face of fear.
Okay, so ow!
Wait, did I hit you there? It didn't look like I did.
Yeah, I think we hit each other. Oh god, hello.
Come on, Charmander.
Oh,
Come on, Charmander. Wait, were you pretending to punch him, Charmander? Punch him! Oh, for God's sake.
and there he goes. Okay, so I would go for Seth Rollins.
Okay.
As the leader.
Makes sense.
I'd do an evolution setup.
Okay.
I'd have Seth Rollins as the leader.
So Seth
I
Rollins
would
is your
have-
Triple H. Yeah.
Yep. Seth Rollins is my Triple H. I'd have. I'd have. At Jesus.
You'd have Jesus, wow. So
I'd
the
have
Messiah
Jesus.
and Jesus.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm actually gonna reverse that. I'm gonna go with a faction that was very close to happening but never did because Vince McMahon's an idiot.
Okay.
FTRKO.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
And I would have. Oh, I'm just trying to think of someone else who matches that kind of. I mean, if we were going to put, I'd like to have some female representation in there personally, but I don't know. I'd like to get someone similar to Sonya Deville in there, but Sonya Deville will be my first pick because she's so fucking good.
Yeah, I think she's incredibly underrated. I've said that for a while. I always thought she was better than Mandy. Obviously, Mandy's the one getting all the NXT glory.
JP needs Jesus. I will send you to Jesus. I would say FTRKO, but they'd have a youngster in there as well. Someone
Maybe
who
like
was
a Braun Breaker.
kind of like a Wheeler Yuta.
Okay.
An old school Randy Orton style, so very, very inexperienced. Come on, Charmander, come outside. Come out your Pokeball. It's okay. The Fiend's gonna give you a hug. It's not gonna kill you. Absolutely not.
So you're walking away. I'm walking away. Oh. Come on, Charmander. Good effort, Charmander.
Get outside the ring. Come on. Oh, collision.
Gotcha.
Theory? No, I think Theory's on his own. I would have said Theory beforehand, but I think he's on his own.
Yeah.
His own path now.
I would love to add a tag team to Edge's stable, but the problem is, there's not many. I tweeted out about but I didn't know this at the time, but apparently they're creating their own promotion. I'd love to see the Authors of Pain being added to that. I know they're not in WWE anymore, but I just think they would fit perfectly. I would have loved to see them added to that, but I think it needs a tag team. I think Rhea Ripley was an addition that was so obviously perfect that I'm glad they did it. I do kind of hope, and this might be controversial, that they don't end up adding Liv to it as well, because I have a feeling that might be what they're going to do, and I don't think that works. I think.
Well, the amount of people who've cancelled the Bullet Club because she did the Too Sweet sign.
The Bullet Club is is not what it was for a long time. Liv Morgan.
But the Bullet Club died the second that they Cody Rhodes and that
Yeah, yeah.
left it,
Like,
and
Liv Morgan two sweeting someone is not what it. I didn't mean to do it. It's not what ended, or people can't get mad about that. There's been a lot worse things happen to the Bullet Club than that.
the Bullet Club died the second that it started becoming
NWO
like
basically.
Well, it started being a Japanese Bullet Club and an American Bullet Club, and it wasn't like that. But like there was like one group for saying they had rights
The
to it. And there was
Tamatanga,
another. Yeah, I think the Young Bucks killed it, not in a nasty way, but I think they kind of just
all
the fact
them
that it
leaving
just
at
went
once.
too far.
Yeah.
That killed the Bullet Club because then it was almost like they'd already outgrown the Bullet Club. And then you had a bunch of guys who hadn't really been the focus of it suddenly becoming the Bullet Club.
I think what did it for me was they made their own faction inside of a faction. They made their own faction called the Elite inside of the Bullet Club, which just killed it immediately. So you can't have a faction inside of a faction. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, god damn it. No, ow.
Charmander with a combo wombo. Oh, the Fiend's up. Go on, Charmander.
1916. But I can't add.
That's it, Charmander. That's me. That's my version of teabagging you.
Hey, the crowd's saying one more time. No.
Okay. Let's go. I'm trying to put you through the ring, but it's not happening. I wish I could pin you up here.
Oh.
Close. Maybe if I...
No.
Well, how do I throw you off? Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, go!
Get him off. No? Okay, that's not what I like.
Oh, this is...
He's a lot closer than the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Get off the cage! How do I get him off, chat? Don't. How do I get him off the cage, chat? How do I get him off the cage?
That's a very... Oh, God.
Maybe if I just... No. Okay. I don't know how to show you off. Charmander's down. Do you know why? Because I'm ignoring the chat this time. I think that's what's helping me. Do you reckon Cody Rhodes will win the title within the next 2 years? Oh, 2 years, definitely. I'll change that. Do you think he'll win it within the next year?
Who's that?
Cody. The title.
Yeah.
So when I say title,
no.
I mean either or. You can...
He's dethroning Roman at SummerSlam.
So you don't think they're going to do... When you see the throne, you mean for one title? Or do you think both?
He'll be the undisputed.
I don't know.
They'll split the titles up next year.
You think so?
They'll use the Royal Rumble to split up the titles.
You don't think they want to do a thing with... Although, yeah, I kind of agree with that, because I was about to say you don't think they want to do a thing with Roman and Rock, but I think if they do that, it shouldn't really be a title match. So I kind of agree with that. Because if it's a title match, we all know who's winning. Rock is not winning.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's not a title match, yeah. And the Rumble thing makes sense as well.
Oh!
This
is so freaking crazy, man.
I'm going to chill out over in the corner while I find another question. People telling us their favorite matches. What was the first WWE or WWE match? So, what was the first wrestling match you remember seeing?
Fuck. Oh God! I just fell through the. Oh God! I thought I just jumped off the side there.
Did you break that thing? Because it looks like one of the things.
Yeah, by falling down.
Oh, what the hell?
By missing a move, I broke that part of the ring, that part of the cell.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Like just one beam is broken. Did I just make you waste a finisher? Lucky, mate. Oh, crap.
Oh!
So, what's the first match you remember watching?
Okay, I know it had Hulk Hogan in, but that's all I remember. But the first WWE thing I ever watched was Stone Cold with The Rock and The Rock threw Stone Cold's title into the
Oh, yeah.
the
The smoking skull belt.
Yep. The Rock smells trash.
My first match that I remember watching had Bret Hart in it, but I can't remember who he wrestled. I was never. Here's a question for you off top. Well, on topic, I suppose, because you mentioned him. Were you a Hogan kid? Because I wasn't. I wasn't a Hogan kid, and I wasn't an Ultimate Warrior kid. I didn't really like.
I was. Who was I more?
I was Macho and Bret. They were, and I loved Mr. Perfect as well. I don't know why.
Okay.
Those three I loved, and Roddy Piper actually as well.
Yeah, I remember liking Razor a lot.
Yeah, Razor as well. But
I
I don't
used
think
to
Razor
love-
was there when I started watching.
Hang on. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm climbing down.
No, you're not. No. Get back up here.
Oh, climbing down. I'm going to talk to the ref. Ref, let me in. What's going on, ref? What was your first match, ref?
Yeah, the first actual match I ended up watching was a Hulk Hogan match. I don't know who it was against, but it was on Saturday Night's Main Event,
And Hulk Hogan
I
won.
think.
And Hulk Hogan definitely won. 100%.
Obviously.
I'm coming back up. Right, let me find more questions for you. What's your favourite match type? It's an interesting question. So what match type do you... To be honest, I'll answer that first. I just like a good regular singles match. When it's just a good match,
Oh.
I like that. Obviously I like Hell in a Cell matches, I like steel cage matches, I like ladder matches, but a lot of them are so overdone now that they're kind of...
Yeah. Oh god, I just broke another bit. Christ.
Damn, stop breaking the whole thing. So yeah, I
Just
would
I'm so
say...
big.
Oh god, just how you're throwing me off.
Because I'm a chunker.
A big boss. Oh, get off!
No!
Right, here I come. Wait, how do I jump off? Why won't you jump off? Alright, well, I guess not.
Can you
What the hell? What were your legs looking like
what
a
am I doing
pretzel?
down there?
I'm coming down.
Funky's bribing the ref I've just seen.
Excuse me. I have not bribed the ref. You cannot prove it.
I agree 100%.
Can't prove it. I didn't gift him 5 subs.
I think I need to get you through the cage. I think we have to get each other through, one of us through the cage.
I was trying, but it wasn't working.
Yeah, and then you threw me off.
Yeah, I didn't mean to throw you off it.
Yeah, that's lying.
I'm going back up. I'm going back up. Oh crap, I'm climbing back down. I didn't mean to do that. Get back up. How do I get back up? Go away, you. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to go around the other side. Climb up. Are you just going to wait there?
Okay.
Climb, Charmander. Fucking hell. There we go. Bloody hell.
What happened to the Fiend's face? Yeah, there's some kind. It's a glitch. Like I can't see Charmander's face.
Oh, can you not?
Nope. Hello. Oh.
Can you
Oh.
see this? Can you see it? Oh, fuck's sake, Charmander. Oh!
Oh.
No, leave me alone. Oh, that's a Charmander. That's a Charmander. Go on, Charmander.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Charmander. How do I drop? Pin him. 1, 2.
Ah,
Let's go,
I couldn't
Charmander.
kick out of that.
That had to be the finish. Right, let me see if
Yeah,
have any
you
other
killed me.
questions.
You literally killed me.
Rip. And the
JB fainted.
Fiend was never seen again. Thank you for all the follows coming in as well that I've basically ignored by playing the match and reading the questions. But thank you. I'm seeing questions, but they're stuff we've already gone over, so I'm choosing to ignore them. Sorry, chat. And it's just people replying to stuff we've already talked about. Do you have a favorite superhero? There's a question.
I wasn't ever a really big superhero person, but I can tell you who's fucking awesome.
Who's that?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Donatello.
Donatello's your
The greatest. Yeah, which is one of the reasons why I chose him as my my background for my first ever videos
I
and
remember that. Yeah.
my streams. Yeah, Donatello's my favorite.
Mine was Leonardo.
Yep.
Blue one, right? Oh,
Yep.
here's a trivia question for you, JB, that I would expect you to know. Who was the leader of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
The leader,
Yeah.
as far as I was aware, it was Leonardo. Depends on what you're watching, because the original series, I thought it was Leonardo, and then in some series it's Raphael,
Mm-hmm.
and in some other series it's Splinter.
Okay. It's Leonardo or Raphael. They both
Yeah.
did it, but most people think it's Donatello because he's the one that makes all the plans. So I wanted to see if you thought it was Donatello.
Yeah, there's a couple of place times where it's Raphael who's in charge, but I know Splinter was at one point as well.
No, Splinter isn't the leader. He's just
At one point, I think in like one series, I'm not
Yeah.
sure where it was.
yeah. You're not having that, chat. I'm not letting you have that. But chat, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, well, a minute or two to get any last minute questions in. But this is probably where we'll begin to wrap. Unless you want to mention anything else, JB, if you wanted to bring anything up.
No, I'm absolutely fine. I think this has been great. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you. We've gone longer than I expected us to go, but that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
The chat is saying Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Definitely Leonardo as well, though. I 100% remember Leonardo. Like JB said, it was Leonardo and Raphael for different ones. On the cartoon, it was Splinter. No, on the cartoon, it was definitely Raphael and Leonardo as well. Let's just say it was everybody, chat. Let's just say they worked as a team. If we're going to argue about it, chat, let's just say they worked as a team.
All we know is that the leader of
Michelangelo.
pizza was Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Let's just all agree that the movies were terrible. Let's just all agree on that.
Listen, they're not terrible because they had Kevin Nash in them.
Kevin Nash was in them?
Yeah.
In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies?
He was Shredder.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. This is news to me. I'm Googling this. IMDb Kevin Nash. I'm looking. It's all just fucking wrestling stuff. I'm looking. I don't see it. What year are we talking? Oh, yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja. Oh, he was Super Shredder.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I didn't know that. Shout out to Kevin Nash being fucking Super Shredder. Oh my god. What a man. I did not know that. That's breaking news, chat. You heard it here first. That's breaking news. Bloody hell. Right, we'll wrap it up there. JB, on that breaking news of Kevin Nash with Shredder. Thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate you taking what turned out to be... I was about to say we're at the 3 hour mark, but what turned out to be about 2.5 hour your time because super late, my god, barbecue. But thank you for taking out this chunk of time out of your day. I know you're a busy man, so I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me on. It's been good. It's been great.
It was great fun. We actually got 2 matches, chat, in 3 hours. So enjoy your 2 matches. That's all you're getting.
Hey, listen. At least one thing we can say is that someone died.
Yeah, rip the fiend.
Rip in peace. Barney the dinosaur died.
Rip.
On this day.
And you'll remember, chat, that we said before that match that whoever wins everything, and I won that, so still undefeated. And new pack battle coming next here. Don't worry about that. This is the moment where I usually let people.
Be a great little like title for the video, by the way.
What is?
When is the next pack battle?
Yeah. By the way, VODs go up the week after, so this VOD will go up next Tuesday, usually around 6 p.m. our time. And generally, what I've been doing, as we spoke about experimenting with YouTube earlier on, I title it something completely different and just put a thumbnail on it and just try and test ways to make the video go in the algorithm. So far, it hasn't worked, but I'm still testing it. But A 2-minute silence for Barney. Poor Barney. Wait, this is usually the time where I let people.
Can we get an F in the chat for Barney?
Yeah, can we get F's for Barney, please? F spam for Barney.
F in the chat, please.
No, that's a G, Tom. That's a G. He is a G. Barney is a G. G spam from Barney. But yeah, this is usually the point where I let people plug their own shit. But I think everybody knows you. But feel free to plug your own shit if you want to. If you have anything in particular you want to plug, you can announce your streams for drops. You can announce your Twitch.
I'm just gonna say that if you don't already follow this man, follow him. He works goddamn hard at what he does.
Thank you very much. You're a sweetheart.
So yeah, if you aren't already following the dude, then this is the time to do so. And JB told you to, so you got to do it, or else.
And banned if not from both streams.
No, I'll go to that house.
I'll knock on your door. No, I'll kick the door down.
I'll wait until you're sleeping, and I'll creep over to the window and knock on it and go, "Have you followed Funky Town on Twitch yet?"
Yeah, I'll sneak into the bathroom and write it on your mirror. How about that? Then I'll take a shit in the toilet and I won't flush it. Do that as well. Clog the toilet. Sub the Funky or elite your sandwich. Exactly, Robsy. Depends what's on the sandwich.
Yeah.
Anyway, JB, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate you, man. Had a great time. That's where we're going to wrap up. What I do now is I usually kick you from the call, then I talk to the chat for like 2 minutes. So thank you for coming on. I do really, really appreciate it. Want to emphasize that.
That's so rude. Why would you kick me from the chat?
Because I want to be honest, I want to get rid of you.
Don't kick me. No, fuck you.
But yeah.
Don't do it.
Pack battle next here. Goodbye.
No.
He's gone, chat. He's gone. Right. That was great fun, chat. I had a great time doing that. Thank you for everybody that was here throughout the whole thing. I know with these Q and plays that you guys are active in the chat a lot and we don't really get around to you until the end. So I appreciate you being patient with us because with how the show is set up, it is hard for me to constantly read the chat while trying to listen to a guest speak. Because if I start reading the chat, I'm then talking over the guest, and that happened a few times there, even with JB. So JB, if you're still here, I'm sorry for talking over you a few times. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This was great fun. This series is only going to get better, hopefully, going forward. I'm going to get more and more guests on it. As always, when I tweet out anything to do with this, feel free to suggest a creator. There will be creators that you could suggest and they might just not be interested. That could be for various reasons. They might not want to do it. They might not have the time. They might just be too busy. There can be a lot of reasons that people aren't want to do it. So if there's someone you want on specifically and they don't end up coming on, that's usually the reason why. So that's it, chat. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate JB taking what was 3 hours out of his time, even though he was a half an hour late, to the stream. He's gifted 5 subs as well. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Just as I insulted him as well for being late. You can't take them back. It's too late. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted, JB. Do go. Leon is spamming his link. I know a lot of you have probably already left now because we're wrapping up, but click his link. Go follow him if you don't already. I'm sure you already do. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Again, full VOD for anyone that did miss any of it will be up next Tuesday, and we'll have a new guest on. I think next week's going to be kind of awkward with drops going on, so I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen with that and who we're going to have on, but I do plan on doing an episode. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for all the subs, the follows, everything. Thank you so much for watching. That's it, chat. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.